Batura.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Tom Clem.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
I can't see anything. So
Hi, this is Rich Sakui.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller with WRS.
right, but I can't see.
Bringing you the audible call for the 2021 season.
Whether you bleed orange and black,
Whether you bleed red and black,
whether you bleed blue and white,
Whether you bleed burgundy and gold,
Nights in Northeast Ohio are best spent watching high school football.
enjoy the show.
can I get some Omahas, Mike?
Yeah.
Welcome to Forever, man. Let's go. Come on. It's forever. No surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever. And there will be no surrender.
Now allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J.O. A to the easy E. Know that we undefeated. Y'all are beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance. But his lines are overhead. Better check the air for clearance. Call the tower. This is our critic. He the heir apparent. Really, I've never been better. Legacy, this is forever. All the more times have been severed. I'm raising the bar. You can go ahead and measure. Think about time with toes. Time that we welcome to go. Y'all when deceiving. I think about time that somebody go get on their coat. You know that this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever.
Ursula's on the move again. Ursula's on the move.
Lead with
Good evening and
3:15
welcome
on
into the
clock.
Audible call.
The
Sorry for the
Raiders
delay, but
coming off
it
that
took me a while
penalty,
to get
maybe
here
a
from
little
work,
bit of a
so
wake
it's
up
all on me
call for
tonight.
the Burgundy
But
and
we
Gold.
are up and running. This is our third
Luke
season
Starkey on
here
to kick the
at
extra point
YSN,
for
and
the
we are
Raiders.
glad to be here. We got lots of action for you tonight. Games already flying. We've got scores and
Kick is up.
contests, but we will be
And
getting
it's
to
right
them
down Broadway.
shortly.
So Starkey
My
scores a
wingman this
touchdown.
year, the
Starkey
mighty
kicks
Quinn,
the extra point.
riding
Mama
shotgun. He'll be
is
switching
one
games
happy
for us.
camper.
I
We're
got
back
Nick
after
in here,
this on
B's in here.
YSN.
Ant's in here. We got everybody in here, and this is just a small section of it tonight as we start the Audible call here on YSN. Lots of action already happening. We will be getting the games as fast as we can tonight to try and keep things moving. So
on the field here.
we are moving along pretty good. I know the Irish of Ursuline lead 6-0 over Brookfield. They're marching, trying to get their second score of the game. They're into Warrior territory, almost into the red zone at this point.
Nice moves there by
are
Mark
looking
Manning.
good.
You talk skill, guys. There's another good one.
Mark
Manning,
other
good first
games
down,
we'll
good
see
throw by
tonight.
Erickson, went through the
Cheney,
reads.
Pullen, Anthony Malone on the call there. Cleveland, Lincoln West, Sebring. Aaron Moser's got the call on that one. Lincoln West has the early lead in that contest. Salem hosting Crestview. Matt Mowry and Jared Niederheimer on the call there. Jackson Milton at Latonia. Got a good game there. Larry Scragg and Alex Hancock's on the call. Niles and Howland, the little backyard brawl to start the season up in Trumbull County. Noah Ricky, Ian O'Brien going to be our voices there. And Springfield South Range, the annual tilt to get things started down in this way. And DJ Yoakley and Gary Niddle have the call in that one. Toronto and Wellsville, Gary and Coy are there. Newton Falls, Ashtabula, St. John's. Richie Giuliano is up at that game. And then we got our 440 crew. They are covering the Edgewood Conneaut contest. So like I said, we've got lots of action. We're going to try and get to as many games for you as we can. We'll take them full screen. We got the announcers. Heck, if we can go, we might as well head and listen to the, well, I missed it. I talked too long, but it was on the screen there. You could see it. Ursuline punching another one in for the score. as Anthony Romo and Steve Leslie, the GM, have the call in that one. So we got things moving along, and just like that, it's a 12-0 lead for the Irish in the first quarter. So they've got some things cooking up at Stambaugh Stadium. This is going to be a great evening as we catch football all around the valley. And this is just a little teaser, a little bit for tonight. But then we come back full force tomorrow night with 27 games. This house will be full. We'll be rocking here on the Audible Call. Anthony will be screaming out, what's our favorite words, Anthony? Omaha. There we go. Omaha, Omaha. We love it. So things are moving along. Cheney Cowboys have taken an early lead on the Poland Bulldogs. They're up 8-0 in that one. I drove by Poland on my way here. Boy, are the Cowboys big. What do you think about that, Quinn?
Yeah, definitely, Mike. I mean, they're massive. Got to talk to Coach Antrim the other day with Steve Leslie, and he was just praising the size that they have.
Yeah,
all the way across the board from Hewlett down. Starting with the quarterback. I mean, they're all just massive.
Yeah, the bookends are at the tackles, but when you look at them, it's like they're almost all the same size and just cruising in there. So things are looking swell there, and we'll see how it cooks out for the Cowboys. I know they would love to have a big season under their new coach. So I can update you. The Irish now, Ant giving me the update on that. He Omaha'd in to me. I heard it. It's now 14-0 as they get the 2-point conversion. So we will keep cooking in that one. And I know Salem and Crestview still scoreless in the first quarter. The Quakers were turned away by the Rebels defense, and that's a good rivalry game to start the season. So we like that one, and we like all the games. We just think it's going to be fun. Lincoln West up 14-0 on Sebring in the first quarter. We're going to hit every game. You'll see it on the monitors as we go throughout the evening. Got to thank our sponsor, man, WRS Wealth Advisors. Without them, none of this is possible. They are the main sponsor of the Audible Call, but you will see other sponsors just throughout the night as they appear on our screens up there. And that's the way we like to do things here. And from there, Larry's saying, hey, here we go. Maybe, maybe not. But we got things moving. So, like I said, we've got plenty of action moving. Crestview Salem should be a good game, as always. And, we'll check in with our 440 crew up there. And still no score between Conneaut and Edgewood. They're still in the first quarter of action. So pretty good view from up there if you can check it out. And you can check all this out. $9.99 gets you a look at every game. Omaha, Crestview in business as they have recovered a fumble against the Salem Quakers. And it looks like the Cheney Cowboys may have done something pretty big in that game. It looks like they've reversed the field. So we're going to go full out to Poland here. Check it out. We're going to listen to our guys there. Anthony Malone on the call. Salem Crestview, let's go there then. All right. See, we wing things here. We Omaha. We just go wherever we want because we get to check out all the games for you. So we'll listen to our guys that are in Salem Crestview, Matt Mowry and Jared Nienheimer. They've got the call. Let's listen to them for a little bit.
To offensive line, and they've kind of had some struggles here early on. So Crestview with control of the football here with 22 seconds to go in the first quarter in prime position at the Salem 29-yard line. Miller hands the ball off. Batera up the middle to about the 25-yard line. Gain of 4 for Rockland.
Yeah, this is a dream start for the Rebels. You know what I mean? They haven't really moved the ball very well offensively. They get a turnover. Now they got a short field and opportunity to get the first points of the game.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So, again, surprising scoreless game here between the Rebels and the Quakers. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we're bringing the second quarter here on the YSN Network. Don't go anywhere.
We're going to South Range. They're knocking on the door. And the Raiders punch one in, add the PAT. Hey, they still punched one in, 14-0 in the first quarter. So just like that, South Range kicking as they look to keep the Valley's longest regular season winning streak moving on. So there you go as we kick that one in, and We'll just keep bouncing from game to game right now. Can tell you it's 6-0 Toronto leading Wellsville late in the first quarter there. We'll go full screen over to Ysn'S Stadium.
Isaiah Jones, if he gets in the open field, he has a lot of skill.
There's
Pulaski
nice
going to
run
keep
on
it
the
himself.
Tyreek
stiff arm a
Dunlow on
man.
the tackle, so the Warriors on the move. Another first down. So
Answer drive
right now,
coming back in this one, trailing 14-0 already. So the Warriors trying to get something cooking and stay in the game against the Irish. A 43-yard or 23? 43-yard touchdown. Yeah, we're going to go to Anthony Romo and Stevenson as Brookfield is inside the 10-yard line.
in shape, no question.
Up and down the field, we're going to see a lot of this here tonight. Approaching the 4-minute mark remaining now in our first quarter. Isaiah Jones to the bottom of the screen. Christian Davis, well, I imagine a motion to the left of Pulaski. That's going to be a keeper for Pulaski.
Yeah, they did a nice job of defending that, but I think he may have got the first down.
And that was a nice contain there by Ursuline.
Now it's going to be 3rd and short, so pretty good contain there by the Irish.
Quick, especially when you saw in the scrimmage against Brookfield and Mooney.
So here comes another shotgun formation. Here on first down from the 11 to give here is to Antoine Gardner.
And the Red Dragons trying to increase their lead on the Tigers. We'll switch it right back to Ysn'S Stadium. Like I said, we like to keep things flying around here. It's all sunny in everywhere else except East Palestine, where it just poured. Came down in buckets a few minutes ago. We'll see, does the Irish defense stand up to the task here, or does the Warriors finally punch one in? Back to Niles Hallam. Did he get in, or is he just short?
Looks like he's 5 yards short.
Okay.
Good contain, though.
Yeah, good movement by the Tigers defense.
Mike, you want to listen to Ian and Noah on that call?
Absolutely.
They love to assist a lot, especially when it comes to on the defensive side with a lot of their teammates, especially during the run. You got to assist, and when you assist, they're not going to go into that end zone.
4-yard pickup. Allen trying to make a big step here. Could be a huge factor here, changing factor in the game. But here comes the 3rd down. Here comes the keep here. And Budak fighting, and he's in. Touchdown.
Nothing like a little QB draw right there, Rex. Just 5.
Touchdown. We like that here on the audible call. As just like that, Niles looking to increase to a 2-touchdown lead. And Crestview now, it's their turn as they're knocking on the door. Early second quarter down in Salem. Scoreless, but the Rebels trying to get things started down in Quakertown. Matt Mowry got the call. Jarrett.
Minutes to go here in the first half. Crestview looking to convert off a Salem fumble in their own territory here, as it's going to be Batura as he tries to mosey his way into the end zone. He's going to be
by the gun.
Oh, nice
Pulaski going to
there.
keep it himself.
May not run it. That's a nice play right there by the
Wow,
Irish.
nice defense there by.
It was great defense by Ursuline on that.
Absolutely. I mean, they snuffed that out. It was like they knew what play was coming.
Mike, Omaha update from Spire. Newton Falls up 14-0 after 1 quarter of play against Asheville St. John.
Okay. And the Quakers defense coming up big.
Back in the backfield again, but Pulaski evades the tackle.
Galloway had another opportunity to make a tackle for loss there. So
they are short.
Looks like that's going to be 4th and 2, maybe. Oh, 4th and goal from the 2, probably in the Ysn'S game here.
Actually, that ball was inside the 1, Quinn.
I was looking at the stick
Holy-
on the
yeah,
far
I
side
was-
there,
yeah,
thinking
that's what
about it.
That's where I looked, but you can see like it's right there. Money time here for the Warriors, and
No call, touchdown.
did they give it?
Yeah.
There you go. I never understand why the guys come in from the side like they want to wait. You can make that call right away. That's a big touchdown for Brookfield. So we head back. As you can see on the screen, we have Cheney and Poland.
You want to listen in on this one, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely. Anthony Malone. Let's listen to those docile tones.
Got a lot of options here with 2 yards only left to go. And it's a matter of what do you want to do? Would you like a little bit of a play action pass? I know a lot of people don't like that on 3rd down. Here we go.
That looks short.
Get a little bit of a surge, and it's going to be close, folks. He might not have gotten
here for the game's first score.
Crestview on the goal line here, Mike.
Salem defense now
Jared
needs
and
2
Matt.
stops here, Matt, as we've said numerous times here, to keep them out of the end zone would be a huge break after the turnover gave Crestview short field.
Power formation, 3 backs in the backfield on 3rd and goal. Miller's going to keep it. He needed a yard. Did he get it? He did. Touchdown, Rebels.
Another touchdown for you here on the audible call, as they like to punch them in. We like touchdowns. We like field goals. We like block kicks, turnovers, anything. Sacks, we'll take them.
This is a great quarterback keeper by Kirkland Miller there.
Oh, absolutely. And just like that, that's a good game. 2nd quarter scoreless, and just like that, you're on the board.
That's big for Crestview, too, getting on the board first.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that gives the Rebels all the momentum moving on. That's our other sidekick. He doesn't talk much,
It's
but
a
when he does,
dynamite dropping.
it's efficient. All right, Wellsville, Toronto. You got that on the screen for you.
Yeah, let's
now?
go full screen here. You want to
Toronto
listen
leads
in?
that game 6-0. Let's take a little listen to Gary and Coy.
3rd down and 8 for the Tigers from their own 43. Kuntz in the shotgun, and we're going to timeout here.
There'll be a delay of game. It took the timeout.
Okay, Tigers took a timeout rather than get the delay of game call. So we're going to go real quick to a couple more.
So we got that game. We're going to check in on some other games. Newton Falls Tigers looking to increase to a 3-score lead over St. John. It still says they're in the 1st quarter, so we'll head there, pick up that game.
We can listen in on Richie on this one.
Touchdown for the Tigers. 20-0 on a nice Kyle Wills call there.
Quarterback keeper.
Lincoln West, our first check in there. Lincoln West trying to get their 3rd score of the game.
3rd, a really short one. Guessing quarterback keeper in here. Give number 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Lincoln West.
We're pumped about that. We welcome them into the YSN family. No score in this game. 2nd quarter.
It's our first look at the 4-4-0 and goal guys, too.
Yeah.
You want to listen in on that one, Mike?
Yeah, let's take a listen to our guys up there from the 4-4-0. They're fun guys to hang out with, too.
Rice not on the field. Gleason in the backfield, going to take the snap. Backs up, he's going to give it to Payne. He's got a hole. That's going to be good. That should be a 1st down for Conneaut. Yes, it is. Good for we'll call it Spartans here. 1st down, Spartans.
Glad we're back in sync there.
14-0, Newton Falls over St. John after 1.
Coming out here.
All right, Gleason and Payne back there. Payne getting it done back there today.
Motion.
Here we go. That's going to be to Payne. He's there, but they're right on top
is
of
that
him.
Barger
there.
right in the backfield? Is that number 75?
That was 75, Nick Barger. He gets
mean,
back there and starts that play.
From the 20-yard line. Erickson, play action, rolling out to his right, looking for Tyreek Donlow. A little bit
they're
over
gonna
his
have
head.
Interference on number 4 for Brookfield. Tackled Manning before the ball actually got to him.
So Ursuline will get that yardage right
It's
back.
going to be on Brett Carson.
So back and forth, the
flag
penalties
field.
go. 1 minute, 45 seconds to go here in our first quarter of play. Week 1 action, Thursday night style here from Stam.
Inside. I was going to say back inside Tiger territory. We'll get a lucky break here. Ball going to be placed here on the 26. Through the middle, another foot race. This time, Springfield able to catch up, but not until the Raiders are inside the 5-yard line.
That's a big run there, Mike, from South Range.
They are. Do they not look like they're in mid-season form already?
Oh, they always are. You know how Coach Egley is.
Most prepared coach in the Valley, without a doubt.
You want to talk about a guy that dots his I's and crosses his T's.
I made the comment on primetime. If Springfield can keep it close, South Range is a third where they like to play out in front.
Yeah.
Let's listen into DJ here on this touchdown run, Mike.
Raiders are in from 5 yards out.
I'm going to guess that's Knopf. It's hard to tell.
I thought Knopf came to the sideline.
Under center here
The
is
big fella in
Ursuline.
the backfield.
Direct
Yep.
snap touchdown there
Isaac
for
Lucas.
Ursuline.
Or Michael
Isaac-
Branch.
That looked absolutely easy, Quinn. It looked like he just walked into the end zone.
Oh, it was great hole there.
Yeah. That line, pretty good move on that one. So Conneaut, we can tell you, has taken the early lead on Edgewood, 7-0.
Mike, let's listen into Toronto Wellsville a little bit here.
All right.
Pitches it off to Zane. He makes a guy miss. He's off the midfield, makes another guy miss. He comes back in. He goes wide out to the right. He's to the 40. He's down to about the 30-yard, 27-yard line of the Tigers. That was a nice run by the senior.
Yeah, he cut back across field too, just
Number
like the
21,
last
Zane
play. It was
Kinsey on
Boucher
carry,
did.
tackled by number 16, Clayton Kersey.
Yeah, so
Toronto Red Knights first
that
down.
brings up first down Red Knights from the Wellsville 27-yard line. That was a big run there. It's about a 27-yard gain there for the senior. Kinsey last year at 5 games had 550 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns. Because he transferred, did not get to play the second half of the season.
So this is him and his brother's first full season here.
Yeah. All right, Zed Kinsey in the shotgun, 3 wide left. Takes a snap, drops back, fakes it, and takes off to his right. Found some room, and he's hit, and he keeps driving. He
He's
takes a
gonna get
couple
another first
Tigers with
down.
him. He gets a first down. That's a nice job there.
Number
Gavin
12,
Kuntz
Zeb Kinsey
provided
on
the
the
first
carry,
initial
tackled by a
hit.
host
He
of
bounced
Tigers.
off and was taken down by a couple Tigers there. So
Gain of about
it's a nice
9
drive here
on the
by the
play,
Red
brings
Knights.
up
Yes.
second down and 1 for the Red Knights.
So let's see what the Tigers can do here. Or I'm sorry, the Red Knights can do here. The Tigers 20, about their 18-yard line, sorry, 17, 18-yard line. All right, Kinsey in the pistol formation. Takes a snap, hands it off to Zane, straight up the middle. He's
Just
met
stopped
immediately.
The line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
It's the first time they got him held back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
That was a good
He
run.
didn't get enough for a first. Doesn't look
Well, I was
like
going to say he fumbled the ball. But
he did. I didn't see that.
Well, of course they're going to say
Number 21 on
that. Was going to
Kinsey
say
on the
that.
carry, tackled by number 28, Kason Ramsey.
Are you saying that they would say that whether it was or not?
No gain on the
what you're
play,
saying?
brings up third down.
You saying that a football team would say that?
I mean, I would think they would. But
After a second look, it's 1st and 10 for the
So
Red
it was a
Knights.
first down there. It was a close one. First down, Red Knights. 9:33 to go here in this first half. Toronto up 6-0 with the ball. All right. We got 3 wide left. Kinsey in the shotgun. Motions his brother.
We got a lot of running room. looking way downfield towards the 30, still on his feet towards the 20, heading for the.
Wow, did you just see that run by Cheney? That was incredible. We just got back up from that game. We had a few technical difficulties, but hey, we work things out here at YSN. We don't get deterred or defeated. We decide to just move right ahead and plow forward. How about the Cowboys? Would have anybody thought coming into tonight, second quarter, they would have a chance to be going up 3 scores, Quinn?
I mean, naturally, I'm a Canfield grad, so yeah. But, you know, that's a deep-rooted problem.
I was going to mess with you a little bit. That looked like pulling blue you're wearing, but then you turned and
Absolutely not.
It's a
Never.
Kentucky logo. So we
Never.
got it. We're all right.
Looks like that's going to be a timeout. Let's flip to the other one.
All right. Another flip for us. Hey, here we go. Checking in, Latonia, Jackson Milton. So far, this one's been pretty much the Blue Jays' way. Bears needing to mount something.
Looks like Milton's got some gray jerseys this year, Mike.
They do. I like that. Little blue stitching there.
These are your boys, Nate.
Now it's about to punch it in. You want to go to 2?
We'll kick it over to Niles.
Right at the end of that clip, looked like Latonia coughed it up.
All right. We'll kick it back there. We got things moving around.
Allen's goal line defense is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go back to 3?
You want to listen in on this one here, Mike?
Yeah,
with the Cheney
let's head
Poland
down.
game. Anthony Malone.
He's got a good game so
Looks
far.
like it's going
if
to
you're
be
a Cheney
shotgun
fan.
formation.
Poland needing a defensive stand.
Pistol formation, excuse me, with 2 running backs in the backfield with Jones. 1 wide receiver each side. Gets a snap, hands the ball off, and into the end zone. Looks like that's number 21. Touchdown. That's Jawan Harmon. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Looks to be
Incomplete that time. Yeah, that was a little bit behind him. So I think that time might have been a miscommunication right there with I think that was in fact looked to have been number 2 McCoy that time who went there.
So Cheney punched it in, Mike, and we'll go Niles Howland now.
Okay.
Got
Boy, I'll tell you what, Cheney made that look easy like Ursuline did on their
very easy.
Beautiful job by let's give the offensive lines credit, man. They're blowing
Like we
open some
said,
holes.
Cheney's big. They got the size. Looks like Niles is going to attempt a field goal here. Let's listen in on that call, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to Clay if he's listening.
This is a 27-yard attempt here. And that's a penalty flag.
I think they're going to say false start now.
So I believe that will move Niles back 5. So what was a 27-yard attempt will now be a 32-yard attempt.
It looks like Salem there on the stop was number 26. That's Joey Canna.
They like switching things here. I like it. They're not Omaha now. They're just very quietly going, I love it. Game 2, go here.
Let's go back to the field goal, Mike.
Omaha, Springfield.
There we go. I'll consider this our preseason warm-up tonight, even though it's the start of the regular season.
Be loud about Springfield.
So Niles just missed the 32-yarder there, Mike. So we'll go to South Range and Springfield on this one. We'll listen into DJ.
Drew was on the Boardman All-Star team for Little League Baseball. He hit a ball so far, I think that NORAD or whatever is going to track it when Santa Claus comes to town.
Oh,
2 receivers left, 1 right. Colton Rourke in the shotgun. Different look for the Tigers. Quick fire. Right side. Some space now for Gardner as he gets up the sideline.
Now for Rockman Batura here tonight. 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. 1st and 10, Crestview. And there's a whistle once again, and it's going to be a timeout.
A second late.
Well, it's nice when you have a little bit of help over there, too. You can make that adjustment.
And it helps that you're up 21-0.
That also helps.
In a tie game there, I don't think he gets as aggressive, but that was close. So now you got a first down inside the red zone of South Range, and Springfield, they're about 4, a little over. Well, they just stopped the clock at 4:13. Not quite sure why.
2 receivers left, 1 right again. That seems to be the MO for Springfield. And the whistle blows a timeout. Sean Guerrero is going to take his last timeout because he was.
That's, I think, first down and 15 with 5:45 left to play.
And I mentioned how many Tigers players swarm the ball on defense, Rich. The amount of downfield blockers that this offense had on that big game by Pennington. I mean, I mentioned Nick Wright with the big block. Everyone downfield was blocking for the quarterback. And when you're down 17 yards on third down, a big run like that is all thanks to that downfield blocking.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Timeout is called on the play. This will be charged to Newton.
To a net gain of 0 rather than a loss of 8. All right, third down to Latonia.
Jackson Milton, the Blue Jays. Inside Bears territory again. And there's that stuff we hate.
Another timeout.
Timeouts.
And penalties every time.
Yeah, laundry flags, okay, that's part of the
Week one.
game. But it always seems like those coaches take those timeouts at just the wrong time for us.
This is the quarter try, right? You know, it's
Is
the
it?
quarter and the big timeout.
Yeah.
50 cents. If it
Yeah,
it looks like this one was a false start.
$1,500 from last year.
Our invoices never got that.
Yeah. Somehow I think they went in the foul 13, but it is what it is.
Hey, go to 2. Ursula's going to attempt a field goal.
So we got Ursuline attempting a field goal here, Mike.
Okay.
It's looking like what is that?
Oh, he's
23.
listening to Anthony and Steve on this call.
Yeah, let's listen to him.
33-yard attempt here for McGlone. Snap good, kick good. The kick is up.
Got it.
And he fit it right in between the uprights.
Nice job by James McGlone. Big 3 points there off the onside kick. So
2-yard touchdown.
Like I said, this is our preseason game warm-up tonight. We just wanted to come in, have fun with the guys. Quinn and I are working out the bugs, and I promise I'll be on time tomorrow. I promise. I don't have to work tomorrow.
Oh, it's because it's a Friday.
Yeah.
You're not used to it yet. Thursday night.
Sometimes things just don't work out. So the Irish did get that field goal.
They
so
did.
It is 24-7.
Got the 4-4 own goal guys up
we
on
go.
this one now. Let's listen to them for a little bit.
Down to that pass is going to open it up for Rice.
Yeah.
Now you start having to respect that pass. All you have to do is give Rice a lane, and he's going to be out.
let's see if they're going to go back to that pass here.
Gives it off. No, they're going to pass up underneath, and that's intercepted. And Jacob Burks is going to take that to the house.
That's a house call
Yes,
for you.
it is.
Edgewood. Oh, no, it's not. He
Yes,
touched.
it
Yes,
is.
it is. No, it's not. Oh,
Yes, it
fumble
is.
in the end zone.
That's a touchdown. And that's going to
Yeah,
be good for a
touchdown.
touchdown.
Whoa.
How about that call, huh? Gotta love that little pick. And just like that, we're going to update you. Springfield Tigers are on the board down in South Range. So they've made a game. They've cut that to 21-6 as they attempt the extra point. It's a good test for the Tigers right out of the gate. And we know what South Range brings to the table every year. Same thing. They don't miss anything. Always getting things cruising. Jackson Milton, another 40-yard plus pass for a touchdown that increased their lead 41-0. And how about this? Ross Davidson, a 75-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown for Salem. And with just over 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, it's 7-7 now in the battle between the Quakers and the Rebels. So not bad there.
How about this one, Mike? 22-0 Cheney.
Yeah. Bulldogs desperately need a score here because this game could get out of hand real quick, and it's not an easy defense to run against. The Cowboys are big up front, got athletes in the skill position.
Case and Kosak was the Tiger that ran in.
Okay. Kaysen Kosak with the touchdown for Springfield. I heard you're on the line, Anthony, even though you didn't say it. He doesn't listen.
Is
No.
it like Roger on a walkie-talkie? You have to say that every single time.
Yes.
All right, over that.
That's why I like you guys. We have a lot of fun here. So we keep moving along. Of course, let's take a timeout. Back up to Stambaugh Stadium.
Looks like Brookfield's moving the football a little bit here, Mike.
Yeah, Brookfield. They needed that. That is in the second quarter now. We can tell you that. The game is in the second quarter. It's 24-7 in favor of Ursuline. How about Brookfield? No huddle right now.
That's a bold move.
I think they're trying to limit any substitution plans that the Irish might have at this point because the Irish can probably rotate a little bit on the front line and keep everybody fresh. Always take a little listen here to Anthony
absolutely.
Romo and Steve Leslie.
Multimedia Center here at Stambaugh Stadium. Donovan Pulowski, design quarterback run to his right. Good blocks ahead of him. He'll get it down to the 30-yard line.
Yep, be about a yard short. Looks like 3rd and 1. That time he was able to get to the edge, outnumbered the Irish defense to the edge.
Right at the 25-yard line.
Wow.
Listen in on
job by
Anthony Malone
Genova.
here, Mike.
Okay.
Just nice little pace of the ball, getting it over to General Lovich. Making this a very manageable 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Under center goes Genova. Single back, gets the snap, and we get a stoppage. Thought we had heard a whistle, but looks like everything's good to go. But nevertheless, it is a loss in the play. It looked like that was once again number 33, Natoli. And we got another Cowboy down on the far side with Hewlett close by.
Not a fan of that.
Yep.
Nobody's ever thrown an interception on a run.
Listen, 2 consecutive offensive plays for Conneaut. 2 consecutive interceptions. All right.
Getting ready for this. Tony Hall and Zeke Lucas in the backfield. They got just under a minute. And they're on the 48-yard line here.
Pressure from Conneaut.
Tony Hall throws a. Uh-oh.
That's
He's going to drop it. They're not going to call that, though.
Bring it to within a score. Trying to throw here, John Perry. And that is hauled in by Guscio. Stop made. Big stop there by Antoine Gardner.
Antoine Gardner playing the other position, out the DB position that time with a big-time tackle, plays both ways, and immediately timeout right there. Great tackle.
Up initially and then brought down by the Cowpokes. And oh my goodness, hopefully we're seeing that Hewlett come up a little gingerly. Of course, this time last year was unfortunately around when he was playing Austintown Fitch was his last game for the Cowboys. And they've been waiting to get him back all season long. So it looks like everything's okay. It's a little scary for the Cowboys, but it was a loss of 2 on the play, 3rd and 15 for the Bulldogs. Definitely going past this player, or is it 2-down territory? That's the question for Coach Pavlansky. It's going to be 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 wide receivers to the left, a man in the motion, shotgun formation for Genova. Genova looking way downfield. He's getting pressured, still trying to get away with it. Moving up towards the 30 and finally pushed down around.
In the pistol. Davis to the right of Pulowski. Pulowski's going to drop back. He's going to look for Isaiah Jones. That one's picked off by Landon Charles.
Yep, did a nice job there. Sat in front of it, zone coverage. Didn't see Charles underneath. DC Farrell had him clamped, so big turnover by the Brookfield offense.
Well, just like that, the Irish snuff out
A long
Warriors
drive there for
with an
Brookfield.
interception as Brookfield had gotten to the red zone. Can tell you that South Range has increased their lead to 28-7. Billy Skurpak, 50-yard touchdown run, and DJ had a great call on that one. We were listening in. We just didn't get it switched in time, but that's okay. We're working on our preseason tonight. Crestview, they have the ball against Salem deep in their own territory. That's a 7-7 game. It's a good rivalry game just to start the season with. And Sebring down 20-0 against Cleveland Lincoln West. Oh, geez.
Almost snap for Howland, but they got it back, but it's a big loss.
Mike, you want to listen in on this Salem Crestview game?
Yeah, let's go down there. We'll listen to Matt Mowry and Jarrett.
Eventually, and then get the football when we come back after the halftime break. So big chance here
for the Rebel offense. Opportunity here for the Quaker defense.
15-yard line.
35 and another 35, 70-yard gain to DC, and he shows you the explosiveness out of that slot position. And with Ysn'S offense, Anthony, what I like about it, it's like another running back. Any of those guys in the slot.
I'll bet you Steve Leslie and Anthony Romo are having a blast up there.
How can you not have fun with Steve?
What?
How can you not have fun with Steve?
Please.
It sounds like, though, based on the call, is that they have DC Farrell running slot right now for this one.
Absolutely. And you want to talk about get the pick at the one end, and all of a sudden you hit the big play over the middle, and just like that, things are cooking for the Irish again. Sure, Dan Reardon is liking what he sees out of this, and probably the one thing that he's most pleased with. Remember, that defense gave up a lot of yardage and points last year. This is a good start for them now.
Definitely.
Something to build on. And so Howland, Niles, they're about to go to halftime.
Get it to the end zone for the 38 to try to get.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one as it's close to halftime. Can also tell you that Toronto has just increased their lead against Wellsville. Tacked on another one. Back to the Salem game.
Everybody's calling timeout.
We've had a great move on timeouts tonight for you to see, folks. We love timeouts. No, we don't. 20-0. Lincoln West leading. Sebring in this one. Toronto going to go for 2 against Wellsville.
Big run by Newton Falls.
Newton Falls. And just like that, Toronto tacks on a 2-point conversion, so they lead 14-0 over Wellsville. I'm going to assume that
Looks
that
like
one
Sebring's
is
moving the ball a little bit here too, Mike. I don't mean to cut you off by any means.
No, you're good. We all get to talk here. I'm not the only one that gets to ramble. Everybody's allowed to talk on
You're a
this show.
professional rambler, that's why.
Not really.
Everybody but Nate gets to talk, apparently.
Nate, he's calm, cool, collected, gathering his thoughts.
I think he's just ready for dinner.
Sebring could use a touchdown here. Get him back in the game a little. Got it to a 2-score lead.
A minute 25 to go in that half.
You got a update. Tie game 7-7. Edgewood Conneaut.
Conneaut and Edgewood head to the halftime show, tied at 7. Don't forget, we'll take a little break, but we will come back and show you the bands at halftime.
Nice little screenplay there by Sebring, Mike.
Yeah.
They're moving now.
Here we go, the Trojans.
Oh, that's close. He might be in.
He might have got in.
Did he get in? We got a signal?
Right over in the corner. I haven't seen one yet, though.
Looks like he's a little short.
All right. Line it up. We can go down. Let's take a listen from Aaron Moser.
6 seconds. 50. 45.
We'll start their next offensive possession at the Springfield 29-yard line.
Guy in motion. Pitches it to Javi. Javi goes slow. Pulls the guy forward. Clock's running. We got 30 seconds. Come on, Sebring. Go, go, go. Oh. Clock stops. Injury. $25. 20. Get her under center. Got a guy coming off. 10 seconds. Fumble. Lincoln West ball.
All right, up to Poland High School,
nice
where
pass by
Cheney
Jones, able to
knocking
slow
on
down
the
his
door
passing
again as they
motion
look to
and
increase
throw
their
it
lead.
pretty much right at the 5-yard line.
Ursuline now 31-7 as they lead. Lynch with a 10-yard touchdown run.
Got Cheney looking to score here, Mike, from the 3 and big hole
Wow.
again. Jeez.
That is 2 tough yards, but the head was down, and that offensive line looks like they're getting everything
I don't know
moving.
if that's
Is that halftime or a timeout?
I don't know.
Go back to 3.
Back to Sebring here, Mike.
Okay.
It is Lincoln West ball. Sebring did fumble on that last one there.
Oh boy. That's a tough one for the Trojans.
Had it down
Trying
to what
get
looked to
back
be
into
about
it.
the 5, somewhere in that range. Looks like Lincoln West is just going to take a knee on this one and go to halftime.
Okay.
Go back to 2.
Halftime there will be 20-0. Salem Crestview looks like the Quakers. That's got to be late in the second.
Oh, for sure. Low scoring from this game. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I expected a few more points out of this one.
That's good for Crestview. They're replacing all their skill players this year. Jack Johnson back with Salem.
Yeah.
They expect more scoring from them right now.
We were doing on running, but we were breaking down the numbers. Way's X line accounted for more than half of Jackson Johnson's receptions last year, more than half of his touchdowns. So he's got to find a new.
Looks like Salem's running a little bit of a hurry up here, Mike. You want to listen in?
Sure, let's go there.
It looks like it's Cletus Monroy. We'll have to find that out.
It's a Ron John special as Jackson Johnson's flushed out of the pocket, forced to throw it away. Somehow he got rid of it before getting sacked. The Crestview faithful want a intentional grounding call. I don't think they're going to get it, although the officials are talking about it now on the right hash. And here it comes.
They're going to get it. Yeah. I don't think there was a receiver in the area, man. I think Caden Swagger was too far down the field for it to be considered not intentional grounding. So, I mean, I think it's the right call in this position. So a tough break there for the Quakers as you're looking at 2nd and 5 from the Crestview 45. Now you're going to lose some yardage and move things back. 1:14 to go here in the first half. It's going to back the ball all the way up to their own 46-yard line, making it a 3rd and 14.
Should be 4th, right? Because the loss of down.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Correct. 4th and 14.
Hey, look at me. That usually doesn't happen. Usually, you're always correcting me. That might be like
listen,
the score
week
now
one.
is like 123-4.
We got a bunch of contact there, and we're going to have a
pass interference.
but there was a flag in the backfield, too. There's a flag in the backfield, so these might offset. There's a flag behind the line of scrimmage, and there's one. There was definitely pass interference. I mean,
Might be offsetting here.
yeah, that stinks. That's got to be holding on the Tigers. Yep. Looks like that's on 68 there. Hadley Tice.
4 on this 3rd down are the Bulldogs. Got to be thinking pass here.
Calculation this time by the special teams for Salem, and the Rebels have a 1st down and 10.
I'm not sure what it was, but they just got changed.
All right, so just like that, Crestview late in the second quarter gets a big turnover and position yardage-wise, and boy, they are starting in great position at the 17-yard line of the Quakers in a 7-all ball game. We are going to head down there, and Matt Mowry and Jarrett, take it away, fellas.
Now Crestview's offense has an opportunity here to put some points on the board before they go into the halftime break. 1:03 to go, second quarter.
Wow. Again, I don't think anyone saw this coming. Maybe a close game, just a low-scoring affair here, and Crestview with a chance of going up into halftime. They get the ball out of the break. Big opportunity here for this young Rebel team. Again, led by first-year quarterback senior Kirkland Miller. Play action. No one in the backfield needs to get rid of it. He's going to be brought down and sacked all the way back at the 32-yard line. Isaac LaFlame, the senior, lights up.
from the penthouse to the outhouse. That is a great play by the Salem defense. Boy, and that takes you right out of field goal range if you're Crestview. Holy cow. That is a great defensive play. And you got to like it. Got to like it. And games are heading to halftime, folks. We're getting real close. Most of them being in halftime. Some already in halftime. We know Pullen and Cheney are late in the first half.
Cheney just got the ball back and they're on the 35.
Cheney's driving again. So here we go.
So they're starting to drive.
Yeah, they're on 35. All right. But again, as best as that offense has been moving quickly and fast, we'll like that. Got a timeout down in Wellsville. Looks like Toronto's trying to get something moving late in the half there to take it a 3-score advantage.
We'll flip to Cheney here, Mike. You want to listen in on this one?
Yeah, we'll listen in.
Only showing here, we get a penalty, however. Penalty against the Cowboys, and it'll mark them back about an additional, looks like almost 10 yards, still going. And an additional 15. Looks like a spot.
Safe thing to do right now. So Boudreaux back. I think it's his 4th punt of the night, isn't it?
Yes. The last two have been pretty good.
Yeah, he's
first punt was a little shaky. The last
look,
two
they're
good.
sending everybody. They got nobody back. Takes a snap.
Excuse me here. Almost 30-yard penalty. So because of the spot foul, they're going to move, of course, the 1st and 10. They originally didn't move the down and distance markers, so there was a little bit of confusion on my end. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line of Cheney. And we get a movement on the line of scrimmage by the Cowboys. And that'll back them up a little bit further. It'll bring up 1st and 15 after the false start. So for Coach Seth Antrim, all the success that they've had in the running game so far, 2 quick penalties, marking them back even further and further, now at the 30-yard line.
Without them, West Branch, of course, a favorite. We'll run into them, as always, in week 10. But here it's 2nd down and 22 for Kirkland Miller. He's going to throw, looking for his first completion of the night. He's not going to get it. Throws the ball out of bounds, 3rd and long, with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, we'll see. Hope this is 10 seconds to go, Matt. This is where the Quaker defense just needs to button up. Don't give up any big plays, nothing crazy, unless obviously Crestview decides to take a knee and play for the second half. But we'll see what they elect to do here. 3rd down, 22 yards. Looks like that's what they're going to do here. They're going to go. They're going to kick a field goal. Okay.
So Joey Carr.
They got to hurry.
Is going to come out here to kick the field goal. The play clock's at 5. It's at 4. This is about a 46-yarder, Jared. Here's the snap. It's a bad hold. The ball is loose. Here come the Quakers. Ross Davis is going to bring them down at the 42-yard line. Oh, boy. Crestview had the ball to start the possession inside the red zone, and it's going to end their drive about 20 yards in the wrong direction.
Bulldogs, and now 3rd down for the Cowboys, 3rd and 14. Haven't really been in this situation a lot today, has Cheney. Shotgun formation. Again, 2 wide receivers each side. Sends a man in motion. Jones gets the snap. Back to pass, looking for a screen pass. Able to pick it up is Emil Austin. Emil Austin.
Screen here for a few seconds. Opening night of the high school football season. 10 fastest weeks as always, folks. You're listening to the Audible Call here on YSN. Just a reminder, all the games during the regular season, you can check in here at YSN. They're free. When it comes playoff time, then it's $9.99 per game. So we check it out like that. But we got some good action going on. We're going to take a quick timeout, hear from some of our sponsors. Our main sponsor here on the Audible Calls, the WRS Wealth Advisors. We appreciate them because without them, this isn't possible. So we take that timeout. When we come back, Gwen's going to cue up some of the bands from around the games.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring. And, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Quality customer service. Running skill guys. And I think that's Camber 21, that the receiver. I know Hosmahalis is listed, but looking at the body from baseball, that looks like the young man out there, receiver. Like I said, we'll get this all situated.
And at halftime, we'll do some looking around. We'll see what we can do. 1 minute, 11 seconds to go in the second quarter. Jack Erickson going to pitch it off to Christian Lynch. He'll get inside the 5. He'll be taken down at about the 3-yard line.
I'll let this clock keep churning. There's really no hurry here. Again, the offensive linemen, I'm really impressed with how quick they get to the ball, the condition that they're in to play this fast, and a lot of them play on defense.
Yeah. This is definitely going to be a team to be reckoned with in Division III.
Here a little bit.
Approaching 40 seconds to go now in our second quarter. Still 28 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, timeout, Brookfield.
We'll take a quick timeout of our own. 37 seconds remain here in our second quarter.
The environment in the hospital.
Welcome back. As we split the screens again, Ursuline taking a timeout, but they're knocking on the doors. And so is Toronto, as they're trying to get moved deep again, increase that to a 3-score lead over Wellsville, but that's going to field it out. That's the final play, halftime there, 14-0 in favor of Toronto. So what we're going to do, we'll give you the South Range Band, but when Ursuline comes back out of their timeout, we'll flip it back there because they're looking to punch one more in before the half.
So, with a hit monkey wrench. Next, we feature our flag line to a Dave Grohl tune that reflects on times of uncertainty, but with a hopeful attitude. Here's the Bootleggers hit, Times Like These.
Good turnout on a great night. No, I wasn't expecting. I knew Ursuline would be pretty skilled, and obviously, in first look, a lot more skilled than I had even imagined. It's a pretty dynamic offense.
Yeah, a lot of athletes, a lot of skill guys that can hurt you in a lot of different ways. Jack Erickson in the gun. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, untouched, almost into the end zone.
Wow. Right out of the timeout, and Ursuline, well-blocked play again as they just walk into the end zone, and they got a 30-point advantage over the Warriors. So Erickson, he's had a big first half. How about Newton Falls at the break, folks? 202 yards rushing. Carter Rapsek and Cam Brainerd, each 2 touchdowns. So they're moving along. Jackson Milton, 35-0 at the half. Can tell you that Alex Chevalier has 5 touchdowns through the air. 2 to Keegan White, 2 to Tanner Butler, and 1 to Gerald Irig. So the extra point's good up at Stambaugh Stadium to make it 38-7 in favor of the Irish. Let's go back and listen to some of the bands, Quinn.
Grammy Award-winning song, The Pretender. The Raider band would like to thank Mr. Dominicus and the Tiger Marching Band for their stellar performance, and all of you for watching our halftime show. We would also like to give a shout out to Fox's Pizza in Columbiana for the pizza this evening. Go Raiders!
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ
of Mike and
locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Coca's Pizza, proud to announce our pizza buffet is back every Wednesday at our Boardman and Campfield locations. Adults only $7.99 and kids only $4.99. and $2 beers starting at 8 o'clock. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Fall is in the air. The kids are back to school, crowds are cheering for the home team, and Myers Family Insurance is prepped for another crazy Medicare season. Every year there's changes, some big, some small, so it's important to have a conversation to make sure your plan is going to meet your expectations for the coming year. Give our team a call today to schedule your annual review.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance or visit us on the web. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
Before your team steps up to the plate, we're here to help you step up your game. Game Changer is the #1 app for youth baseball and softball. Game Changer takes youth sports apps to a whole other level with incredible features like easy-to-use scorekeeping and free live streaming. It's time to retire the old spiral-bound scorebook. With Game Changer, your scorekeeper can quickly enter every play in the game right on a smartphone or tablet. Those plays are automatically translated into over 150 stats, including batting and pitching sprite charts. And after every game, the app generates an article recapping the action, just like you'd find in the sports section of your local newspaper. Best of all, we've made it easy for you and your staff to access all of your stats and information in your Game Changer web portal on a mobile device or desktop. Staying organized throughout the season can be tough. Game Changer gives you team management tools that make scheduling games and practices easy and seamlessly integrate into the calendars of your parents and coaching staff. Plus, enhanced messaging and alerts, photo sharing, and RSVP features keep everyone who needs to know in the know. Game Changer is the first and only app of its kind to offer live streaming. Just mount a smartphone to the backstop and it's game on. Now everyone can follow the action in real time, including an on-screen scoreboard, on a phone, tablet, or even TV, no matter where they are on game day. And if you want to share some game highlights or help players create a recruiting video, our exclusive video clipping feature makes it easy. Fans can also tune in to a live animation of the game to follow the play-by-play. Oh, and one more thing. It's 100% free for you.
Line. All right, here we come back, and they're going to start it off with Gleason as their quarterback this round. So they've been going between him and Spurline.
Handoff right up the middle.
And they're going to go to Rice right and early. And Edgewood said, we knew that was coming. We're right here.
That defensive front for the Warriors have done a great job of bottling up Rice. And not too much for Gleason, but Rice, they've come out prepared for him.
But you know what? I wonder if because they're paying such close attention to him, if that's why Payne has been able to get out and get busy on these guys. Because Wyatt Payne has actually been a pain for the Warriors. 72 yards in the first half will tell you that. Really interesting, though, watching this quarterback swap in and out, between Gleason and Spurline, that you don't see that too often. One of the old adages you would hear, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. That doesn't seem to be the case in Conneaut.
All right, Conneaut setting it up. I'm not sure what the delay was there. It seemed like quite a bit.
Well, Payne couldn't come back into the game here. All right, and they're going to give it right to him right now, and Edgewood is right there.
That's going to be number 51 on the Edgewood Warriors for that tackle.
Yep, number 51. Let me pull that up. That's a name we'll know by the end of the year. And that's none other than our class comrade, Raymond Brott Jr.
Yeah, graduated with his father. Don't age us like that, please.
Listen, we don't have to. When you start seeing your classmates' kids out there, you're officially – I'm going to start applying for my Buckeye card now.
Let's see, so nothing going very –
2nd and 15 here.
Yeah, I forgot to make that adjustment myself.
Gleason and Payne in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off. Who's going to keep it? That can be Gleason, but that's not going to be going anywhere.
Who's on that tackle, though? He gets in there quickly. That's
Seth
Seth Enos.
on the tackle. Yep.
You know, we talked earlier this week, him and Zeke Lucas, they could really get a Kevin Green, Greg Lloyd thing going on this year. As much as I hate to give the Steelers any credit, that was a heck of a linebacking core then.
Here on the first drive of the second half, and they're off to a really good start, pushing the line up front, and Springfield just doesn't have an answer for really anything right now.
Springfield's moving the ball. They got 8 first downs compared to South Range's 9, but South Range just has those splash plays. First down, Skurpak looking. He's going to scramble. He can do that too. He's going to take off. He gets to the 50-yard line, moves it into the 45, down to the 44 before he's taken down, and that'll move the chains, and this time it's in Springfield territory.
And there's the difference between what we've seen with Springfield and South Ranges. Colton Rourke, when there's been pressure in his face, he hasn't been able to elude any of it. Well, that's the first time Billy Skurpak has really had to run the football. There hasn't been any design runs for Skurpak. Did he have any carries in the first half?
He did.
I don't remember one.
Did not.
And that's shocking, to be honest.
2 receivers to the right, Skurpak, and that pistol again moves Remish up next to his right pocket. He goes handoff. Remish cuts through the defense to the 40-yard line. Here is a nice stat for you. So you've got Colton Rourke 6 for 7 for 41 yards. And Billy Skurpak 6 for 8, 208 yards and 2 scores. I mean, you can dissect Colton Rourke's first half performance, but 6 for 7 is going to tell you that he's at least, in that one pass, wasn't off by that much.
It actually, I don't know if it counted. That was the penalty, I believe, that was the unsportsmanlike on Leon, if I remember correctly.
Because there was a dead ball. You're right.
Yeah, that's why.
2 receivers to the right side. Skurpak takes the snap, goes handoff again, up the middle, goes South Range running back B. It's Blake Ewert. This is going to keep me on my toes all year long, folks. So trust me, the glasses are in the mail. I've got the laser surgery scheduled in October. I told Coach Yeagley, thanks a lot. After all I've done over the year now, it's going to be fun.
Oh, yes, it will be. And, and we knew that kind of coming in here, and it's going to take a while. New names, like we said, saying Dominguez's name 20 times a game makes it a lot easier.
26 and 28 is going to get us because
it's close. It's hard.
Those numbers are identical. Wow. Pistol again for Skurpak. First down, handoff left side, and another run for the Raiders. A little delay this time.
And that's
Ewert again.
Yeah, I saw the 26 there.
I'm just following Munson.
I try to see when he's going to stay in the game. I try to look and see when somebody enters the game. The thing is, with that kind of wing team, you haven't seen a whole lot of it with the end arounds or anything like that. I'm sure there's a crisscross that's in there that they used to employ where it'll be 2 backs that'll get the ball in the backfield, but they haven't had to really open up anything, and they don't want to show anything if they don't have to early in the year.
Right side, here we go. Is that Ewert again? Breaks another tackle, springing down to the 10-yard line. Now inside, dragging Tigers by the tail down to the 6.
He's running with authority right now.
I mean, every one of these South Range backs are running with confidence.
And give credit to that line up front because there's holes that are, he's getting to that second level, so he's got a full head of steam before he has to make a move.
So they're going to say it was the 7. So it's still first and goal for South Range. 2 receivers over to the left. You
I'd
got
be
Leon
shocked
and
if
Lindstrom.
they don't run the ball here again. This might be just straight.
Right side and into the end zone.
Why not?
Touchdown, Raiders.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I know Coach Allegretto will hammer something that is working over and over until they make them, they figure it out. He'll keep running it.
7:37 to go in the third, and the Raiders tack it on as they march methodically down the field and make it 34-7 South Range. Starkey on to tack on the extra. Steps it off.
Like you did earlier, Ricks. That time, however, no one was stopping him to the races. And now Howland back in this game with a touchdown and a PAT waiting.
That was a 3rd and 22. Keep in mind. So John Perry working well under pressure here, it appears, to start this second half.
Yeah, let's see what happens now, Rich. It's going to be interesting over here. They got to get the PAT going, and then the game has changed.
Allen sending in, I believe, number 32, Jack Litton, as the PAT. Allen getting their first points of the season, and the kick is up and good. So a long 80-yard strike from John Perry down the sideline. Nicholas Leisure going all the way for the touchdown, and we'll be back here in a quick minute. It's now Niles 14 in Howland 7.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 90.
Well, Caden Henley is right there, makes the pass, makes the interception. But this, again, looks like a little bit of a miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback.
Yeah, I think Tony Hall expected him to cut in, and he went out.
Yep.
And that's what left it wide open for Caden Henley to go up there and pick that ball off and give the Spartans another chance and give them some breathing room. And that was the first time all night the Warriors have had an opportunity almost in the red zone.
Look for a big play right here by Wyatt Payne. This is a momentum swing right here. If you give Conneaut the momentum, that's where they eat. The Spartans do not let opportunities go by them.
2 wide receivers left to the right. Looking to run. Breaks
there
one.
It is. Good for 6 yards right there. Wyatt Payne got to be the surprise of the game. Got to be the surprise of the game. They have kept Zach Rice in check, but Wyatt Payne has been getting the job done. 2nd and 4 right here. Looking over there. And Gleason going to stay in the game. So Caden Henley, the transfer in from Jefferson, making a difference in this game.
Conneaut taking their time getting set up here. Yeah, 2-by-2 again here, running back to the right of the quarterback. Snap
They're going to give it to him. Oh, no, that's going to be him. He's going to keep it.
It's going to be enough.
And that's going to be good for our Conneaut Spartans.
First down.
Into the game, going to come number 60, Trenton Smith.
I mean, they've been running that read. I'm going to call it a read option all night. They've done a good job with it, getting quite effective with it. And but that defense, what happens, we've seen this before, but what happens, that defense stays on the field for so long, they get tired. Eventually you hit a wall and you just get tired.
The more respect that you have to put on that running back, the easier it is for the quarterback to keep that ball deep, and then he can get an open lane.
Their RPO keep, pass it
go.
out to the
and
outside.
It gets him on his, but they do make the tackle, but not before he drops the first Warrior defender. That's going to be good for 2 yards.
2 yards?
No, you're right. That's closer to 3. Caden Hindley on that pass catch for the Spartans right there. I'm telling you, man, he has made a difference today.
6
Fast, a lot of these players are over here for McKinley.
So here we go. Niles getting their first strike at it to start this second half for them. Budak had a rushing touchdown there in that first half. And the fake here, Gardner. And Gardner trying to be stopped there by a swarm of Tigers. I believe Martha Masucci on that stop.
See what they're saying. Nothing going on that time. Marco Masucci might have been on that stop.
And a player down here for Niles. We got a player down here for the Red Dragons.
Fran Chesky as well on that, as we do have another player down for the Red Dragons.
So injured players. So Matt Keeley went down on the last drive there, and we got a player down here for Niles. So hopefully they want to keep themselves healthy. And we were talking a little bit. You did say Antoine Gardner was in crutches during a scrimmage.
Yeah, it was during the scrimmage against Brookfield, I read, and against Brookfield and Cardinal Mooney when they had the little scrimmage right there. It seems like getting back off their own power once more.
Looks like Gardner out there.
I don't know if that's Gardner. Right there.
Yeah, that is number 4, Antoine Gardner.
You're right there, Rex Gardner. And that's not. And now you have to go over here because Gardner's down now. The other run backs could be someone like Joe Smith. There's another one of those starting run backs that Perry talked to me about here earlier this week that you have to look out for. Joe Smith are pretty.
They're gone. They're going back to old school. Let's do this.
Kicks it out. That
Rice.
defense is right there.
Tackles, but they are right there.
It's going to be Raymond Brott Jr. again on that tackle, assisted by a slew of Edgewood Warriors. That's going to bring up. That's going to be
Listen,
a loss.
it's going to drive me nuts that I can't think of that Conneaut receiver's name.
We had him on the show. It's going to be about.
I'll figure it out eventually.
2nd and 13. I'm going with, give or take.
Yeah. He's played in college
nickname?
too.
What was his nickname?
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner. Yep. Outside handoff up the middle.
There's Rice. He's got room.
There he goes. There he goes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he falls over his own feet.
Listen, who painted those lines? Because I'm pretty sure he got tripped by the 20-yard line again.
Oh, no. He's limping a little bit. Hopefully he's all right.
I think they're going to tell the trainer, you got to tape those shoelaces.
Nonetheless, that is Rice's probably first breakout run of the night, and it's going to be enough for a Conneaut Spartans. First down.
Yeah, that's the second time tonight that he's gotten tripped up on a play that, I'm going to be honest with you, I thought he was going to the house.
Right. He did. Like I said, hopefully Zach Rice is okay over there. He looked like he limped off the field a little bit.
Well, Conneaut in very capable hands right here with Wyatt Payne. He's going to show you why.
Up the middle. It's going to be number 22 for the Edgewood Warriors on the tackle there. Not before about a 3-yard, 4. He's still moving. 5.
Boy, they are just getting the job
6
done on the
yards.
ground. The Conneaut Spartans came out for real tonight.
And they're going into a quick, get it rocking and rolling down the field.
Tellis Andrews was that kid's name, by the way. I just remembered it.
Wyatt Payne, not much going. He is going to move the sticks, though.
They're going to be short of a first. I guess when you got a guy like Tellis Andrews, yeah, you're going to pass the ball, but they're getting right back to Conneaut Spartans running football. They got to be 3rd and.
You got him at 4. Yeah,
That's a long. That's a short 4, is what I'll say.
2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right.
On the 6-yard line
Fullback.
here.
Yeah,
And
power
he's in?
football, baby. Power football. It's going to bring him down to the 1. Fumble on
Wait
the
a
ground.
minute. No.
Looks like they're marking him down at the 1-yard line, which will be enough for a first down.
They got Conneaut first here. That's 1st and goal, and they're on about the 2-yard line.
And they're going right after it. I can almost guarantee this is getting handed out. Oh, defense jump.
Yeah, he jumped. Is it defense or offense? That's a big play right there.
I believe it looked like defense. Yeah, they got him on the defense encroachment. I do believe that was the right D tackle. I can't catch his number right now.
So half the distance to the goal. It's going to be 1st and half a yard. So we're sitting at 1st and a 1.5 feet.
Give or take. Yeah,
Big number 75, Nick Barger coming into the game.
He's trying to plug the gap there. They know what they're doing. Head coach Elijah Cooper knows.
Everybody knows what they're doing. They're throwing a corner route.
Right. Come on.
No, this is going to be old school.
It's going to Gleason. I'll bet that fullback's or number. Yeah, they got a fullback over there, halfback if it's Geneva.
Yeah, this
like
right
that.
here is hat on hat. Who did more in the weight room?
Yep.
You're going to find out right here.
Conneaut still only having 4 down linemen. Blitzing right up the middle.
He's good, though.
It's going to be in there.
Oh, my God. No,
I think he's
not.
going to be. No, they called it down there.
He's down.
No,
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's going to be. Yeah,
That is. That's going to be good for a Conneaut. Touchdown, Spartans.
That was close.
Listen, I need these referees to start throwing their hands up and showing me it's a touchdown.
Just make it obvious.
These guys throw up they act like a touchdown.
Oh, there you go. Just like that, Conneaut takes the advantage over Edgewood as they get a touchdown here on YSN's Audible Call. Just a reminder, all the games that you're watching tonight, free on YSN. All you got to do is log in. You can check them out. You got your favorite team. You can sit there all night and watch them, or you can just float like we do, game to game to game. We'll try to get you as many scores as possible, but we just like bringing the action, giving you the announcers, letting them hear. Down on the split screen, you got Salem and Crestview as we bring it up full for you, and all of a sudden, there goes the Rebels with a mighty yell into the red zone. We'll just take it to Matt Mowry right now because they are going to set up shop and see if they can take the lead on the Quakers.
Coming back, but a great hustle play there by DeAndre Smith for the Quakers there to come all the way across the field and make that tackle. Nonetheless, it's not going to matter as the ball is going to come back on a hold there by the Rebel.
Absolutely tough, Quinn. That had Crestview sitting in prime position. I'd ask Nick, but he's been super quiet tonight.
Nate wants no part of talking. He don't like us.
I'm calling him Nick till he talks.
That's about the same.
No, that is
That's a big one, yeah. Especially on that kind of play.
Yeah, because you had all the momentum cooking for you in the world on that one. So we'll see how that goes. But still got all the action resuming here. South Range kind of cruising. We'll take it up full screen here. And why not? Let's go down and listen to Matt Mowry.
Gives the ball to Batura. Gets a couple more yards. 3rd down.
Yeah, so again, Crestview doing a good job of working the clock. We're in 9.5 minutes here. This Salem offense, we haven't seen the firepower yet, but we know that it's there. We know with the athletes that they have, with Jackson Johnson at quarterback, that they can get a big play at any time. It's just a matter of they need the football, and Crestview's done a very good job of controlling the football and keeping it out of their hands.
Batura averaging about 4.5 yards per carry here. It's basically what they need here in this 3rd down conversion. 3rd down and 4. Misdirection. Miller. Flush out of the pocket. Blitz coming. Gets away from a tackler, and he can't get away from a...
Trying to make that tackle. A swarm of Tigers coming in.
And they're going to do the exact same thing here, Rick. So that's what Perry always wants to do now near the goal line. They've been practicing that a lot. Don't force anything like what happened last year. Just keep on grounding and pounding the ball right there. Don't even give it to Gardner. Just have it be a QB draw, something they couldn't really do last season.
So it'll bring up a 2nd down and goal on the 2-yard line.
And if I'm Howland over here, Ricks, clog the hole. Clog the hole as much as possible. You know they're going to run. Clog that hole, blitz, Budak as much as possible.
And here comes a 2nd down and goal.
Tackle.
Niles trying to go back. A low snap here, and he's going to be brought down short.
Still bobbled again. It seems like a little bit of low snaps that we've been seeing here so far.
Marco Masucci on that stop there.
Yeah, a lot of low snaps here so far over here for this Niles McKinley team, especially with their O-line that they are. Once again, it's just that snap count over there. I think that's been a miscommunication.
So brings up a 3rd down and goal. No gain there, by the way. So Niles trying to go back up by 2 scores.
Yeah, let's see what happens if they can over here.
Just over 5 minutes to play in the 3rd period.
Keeley, by looks of it, it's definitely one of the snappers, one of the centers.
So here comes 3rd down. Give to Gardner. They are clogging up there.
I think he got it.
Could be in.
They're going to look.
Could be close here.
They're saying 4th down, Rex.
And I believe he's going to be just short of the goal line. Good stop there by the Allen defense. So you are most likely expecting a go for it here on 4th down. And goal.
Definitely go for it. You're not going to try another field goal, Kimmy. It's only about a few yards out over here. This is something when I was at Ursuline Ricks, the DB's coach now here, Larry Kemp, he'd always go for it if it's on like the 2-yard line. You think he's kicking the field goals? He's never kicking the field goals, and that's exactly what Perry's going to do. Old school style football over here, Rex. 4th and goal.
Taking all their shots. Here on 4th down and goal. Looks like a spread formation here. Going to give it, and I don't think he got there. Let's see what they're going to call it.
I don't think so.
And they're going to say he is short of the goal line.
Wow, what a defensive stand there by Allen. Keeping that a 1-score game, and now you set up shop from inside your 1. If the Tigers can make a move here, they could gain a lot of momentum and tilt the playing field here. And boy, that was big for them. And Poland Cheney just getting things cooking in the 3rd quarter. I know Brookfield and Ursuline about to kick off. And back down to Salem, the Quakers setting up shop inside their own 5-yard line. So moving along and checking things out. Sebring is on the board. Scott Boston with a 51-yard touchdown pass. So they're on the board. And we know South Range is now leading 34-7 over Springfield. Ewert with a 7-yard touchdown run. Just like that. Look at Salem. 2 plays, lots of breathing room. Now the playbook expands when you get out there. The one thing I've noticed tonight, usually first night of football, sometimes you see guys go down with cramps. We haven't seen a lot of that so far, but we'll see how the second half progresses. Nate's just telling me they're all prepared and physically in shape to start this year.
Been a long summer. They've been waiting on it.
That's why he's the best color man in the business, folks.
I do what I can, guys.
We like him, don't we, Quinn?
Something like that.
He'll grow on you, folks.
Slowly but surely.
How about B? He retreated over to the leather couch. I'm waiting for him to sprawl out and take a nap.
Computer phone.
I thought Anthony just kicked you out.
Yeah, he did.
He said, like, move. Oh. How about Cheney? Up 28 and still looking for the home run ball. Pretty impressive.
Ursuline and Brookfield now just starting to get back into play here.
All right, so things progressing. Got a good game up in Conneaut, 14-7 in favor of the Spartans over the Warriors. Our 440 crews got that. That game is headed to the fourth quarter. It's a one-score game. So these games move along quite fast. Jackson Milton has tagged on another score to go up 41-0. Missed the extra point. Another 35-yard touchdown. Chiavelli, Caden Mitchell. The Bears did block the extra point, so that one's been a tough night for Latonia with their home opener. Springfield South Range, all Raiders in this one. Excuse me, I didn't mean to call them Warriors. All Raiders. And we've had back to Stambaugh Stadium. Brookfield needing something to get moving there, but that is a tough row to hoe against the Irish, who have looked pretty good coming out of the gate. Yeah, let's go take a listen to Anthony Romo and Mr. Steve Leslie, the GM, as we like to call.
Complete pass with that clock running. That's runs a lot of time off the clock.
Ball on the Brookfield 26-yard line. They're going to spread it out here to the top, two to the bottom. Donovan Pulowski going to drop back. Looking across the middle, has his man.
Good throw.
Nice catch there by
Pretty
Isaiah
good protection
Jones.
by the offensive line. Jones with a nice catch, so first down Brookfield.
And if there was one thing, I think, for Ursuline that Coach Reardon really wanted to put an emphasis on to put an end to in the second half, and it had to be the penalties.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of holding penalties, about 3 or 4 offside, so I'm sure that was talked about. But pretty good third down conversion by the Brookfield Warriors.
First down and 10 on their own 37-yard line. Donovan Pulowski looking to build a little bit of momentum here in the second half. It's going to be a designed quarterback run. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to get to the 40-yard line where he is pushed out of bounds.
Farrell ran him out of bounds with Landon Charles. Charles had a good first half.
Landon Charles with an interception in the red zone, put an end to a very long and a Brookfield drive that looked like it was doing pretty well.
Isaac Lucas getting a little bit of a break on the defensive line. They're rotating a few guys in.
And it's always tough for
They averaged 11.2 yards on the ground in the first half, and they continue to run for over a first down gain every try. We're under a minute left to play here in the third quarter. Matt Miller does get the tackle for Ashtabula St. John. That'll bring up a first down and goal. Tigers. They come out with a wrap sack in the backfield, and it seems like it's both Rapsack as well as Brainyard who will get the carries in the red zone. Rapsack burst of speed into the end zone for a touchdown. Actually, that's Gage Fairs, number 6, who's got his first touchdown of the night.
And just as we got there, we showed it up at the right time as the Tigers punch another one in against St. John's. And just like that, their lead increases as they start to pull away in this one. Some of the games very lopsided tonight. We were hoping for some better action, but hey, it's high school football. It's week 1. They always say the biggest improvement is made from week 1 to week 2. Nate told me that very quietly a few minutes ago. So I took his advice and I was going with it. You got nothing for me, Nate?
Kick was good.
It's a lefty kicker, too.
There you go. All right. Pretty good game over in Salem. The Quakers and the Rebels still tied at 7 in the third quarter.
There's the injury timeout loss.
And Jackson Milton already up 41-0. They are sitting inside the 30-yard line of Latonia again. And of course, why not? Take a timeout.
Omaha Ursuline with a pick six.
Ooh. 40-plus yards.
4 to 7. Hitting extra point.
DC Farrell going on defense.
Wow.
40 yards.
He has been, I think if I read the notes right that Steve sent me at halftime, that's the 4th touchdown he's linked to tonight.
Go back to 2.
So that'll be a running clock there. Best game of the night so far, definitely Crestview and Salem. One not far behind, Conneaut and Edgewood. Our 440 crews got that one as they're into the fourth quarter.
I'm shocked by the Crestview Salem game, Mike.
You thought more points.
I did.
Sometimes when they trick us into that, though, it's still a good game.
That's a great run by Batura.
Yeah.
Jeez.
About 4 broken tackles there.
And remember, this could haunt Crestview. They had a shot late in the first half. They took a big sack and then a bad snap on the field goal attempt. And here comes Niles again as we switch to that game.
Mike, you want to listen in on this one?
Yeah, let's go there.
Von Gardner trying to bounce to the outside, and he gets some good yardage.
Just, I think, got that 1 or 2 on right there, Rich. But as I said, you were there 3 times if you're Niles. You think to yourself right now, well, the score should be 35-7 us. The problem is, though, is that they've been blitzing a lot. Howland hasn't been working on their defensive end. You got to somehow then come around to that. You got to somehow just find out, okay, how are we going to get in here? I think instead of doing a QB draw, maybe, got to do a QB sneak or something like that. Instead of trying to just put your running back 5 yards behind you, maybe you got to move him up a little bit, put in a fullback. I see them in shotgun right now.
Another shotgun. That is Keyshawn Talley going out wide to the right. And that was a loose ball. He loses it, but has to dive on it.
And another mistake, just like in the first half, Ricks, with those loose balls. That's what's been hurting Miles McKinley over here, especially in the red zone.
Look, and you saw number 99, Anthony Fortier, was going hard towards that football.
Yeah, everyone was going hard towards that football. You immediately saw Brudak just back up immediately, turned his head when he saw that, and he immediately dived on it. Didn't try anything funny that time.
Brings up a 3rd down. That's actually a 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd down to go over here.
Ball placed on the 10-yard line, so they're going to have to pass it here.
Trips to the left over here, Rex. One spread out to the right, far right.
So here we go. A throw here, and that is holding, and they're going to say that it's a touchdown.
Yep, big time touch.
And just like that, a touchdown. And Crestview trying to take the lead against Salem as they are at the red zone, knocking on the door. Matt Mowry, what do you got for us?
Batura stumbles there, brought down at the line of scrimmage, no gain, 2nd down.
Yeah, this Salem offense that last year averaged over 35 points a game. Obviously, with the losses with Blaze and the offensive line we've talked about here so far tonight, but just Jackson Johnson still back there. 2 of his bigger receivers from a year ago outside of the 2 that I just mentioned. You know what I mean? So you think they can still move the football. They've just struggled to do so far tonight.
Matt Strink wide to the right. Misdirection play once again. It's Jake Parker getting the carry. Number 6 Parker gets to about the 15-yard line. That's his first carry of the night. And it's good for about 5 yards. 3rd down upcoming.
Salem an opportunity here to force a field goal try. unless they get obviously a 4th and short opportunity. Crestview will then have the decision to make. But, if you're Salem's defense, you obviously you want to force the stop and potential field goal here would be, in my mind, a victory to give up a 3 points.
1:30 now remaining on the clock here in the third quarter. All tied up at 7. Shotgun split backs for Miller. It's in a man in motion in the backfield. They hand the ball off. And it's going to be short of the first down, as it was Yerke this time on the carry. And he's going to get about 2 yards, maybe 3. It's going to be 4th and 2. And let's see what Crestview and head coach Paul Cusick decide to do here. Decision time upcoming.
And this is a huge opportunity here for obviously both squads. Salem gets a stop. They get some momentum on their side. Crestview picks up the 2 yards. They're going to work this thing into the fourth quarter with an opportunity to score right at the beginning of the quarter if they obviously don't score and they go for this play. So we'll see what happens. It looks like they are going to go for it.
Play clock's at 3. It's at 2. It's in 1. It's 4th down. High snap. Miller's going to keep it, and I don't think he has anywhere to go. Oh, a second effort, though, by Miller. Gets him inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be a first down, but there's a flag thrown. Oh, boy, it looked like Salem had them all wrapped up, nowhere to go, and a nice second effort, but a late flag comes in, and this is a big call upcoming. I'm not sure how Miller even got that far, as far as he did.
No.
So was he short? Maybe they marked him down before he got it. I think he may have marked him.
I think they marked him down, and if I heard maybe the penalty was of pushing the pile.
Okay.
I think that's what he said. Again, if the headset's on, it's hard to kind of hear what the referee said.
It looked like he had enough for the first down, but the spot is short of where the marker was. The marker was at the 10.
The only thing I can think of is they marked forward progress and they stopped it right there. And then again, with the pushing,
was kind of a late effort there. Yeah.
He says the pile was pushed. That's the only thing.
So nonetheless, they don't get it. Miller couldn't get 2 yards. He got maybe 1.5. And it's now Salem football. Big stop there from the Salem defense in this low-scoring game. Johnson's going to sling it on first down. Throws it, and it's thrown into the sideline incomplete. As Johnson throws his 10th.
And get the screen moving very quickly. The misdirection worked out beautifully against Cheney and continues this drive for the Poland Bulldogs. Quickly towards the sideline. No real huddle. We haven't seen a lot of huddles for the most part for Poland, at least in this game, to keep everything in formation. Change up a couple formations on the run, if you will. I formation for the Bulldogs. 4 seconds left on the play clock. He gets it off. Back to pass, play action pass. Looking toward Generalovic. Generalovic gets the reception, moving up to the 35, still on his feet and moving his feet. And continuing their drive are the Bulldogs. Nice job to get it close towards the 3rd down and 1. Moving those feet, Generalovic.
Great defense by the Spartans there.
Right.
Great defense by the Spartans. In particular, number 7, Max Gleason, doing his best to help his quarterback effort.
Yeah, 3rd and 12 here for the Warriors, and you obviously this is this is 4th down territory.
You got to go for it.
You don't need all 12 right now. You don't. You can get 6, 7, or 8 of it right now. That's going to put you in a better position with that 4th and 2, 4th and 3, 4th and 4.
Ernst has been quiet since that interception.
7:23, quarter 4, motion comes across the middle.
That's trouble.
Scrambling.
That's trouble.
Yeah, that's not good.
And he is met by an entire group of Spartans.
They're blowing it dead. He had the ball in his hand.
And another Spartan down.
Yeah.
We got a Spartan down with no helmet on. That's really not a good idea.
All right, well, while he's down, hopefully he gets back up. We'll give you a report once we get back. We're going to take a quick.
Well, you had Edgewood trying to drive in there, our 440 crew on the call of that one. And, of course, they go to a timeout. But we'll talk because as we go right back down to Salem, Quakers inside their 5-yard line, another big defensive stand. But now they got to do something with the ball in a 7-7 game. late in the third quarter, and boy, we've been good at this tonight. We have hit timeouts left and right, but that's okay. We are going to go back to Edgewood out of their timeout because it's 4th down. I know there's 7 minutes to go in the game, but this is as deep as they've been in a long time. And their only touchdown of the night has been a defensive touchdown. So that has them in that contest as we move along. We can roll along to some other games. Tell you that Newton Falls cruising, running clock, 4th quarter. They lead 41-0 over St. John. And how about this? Sebring has cut it to 28-14. End of the third, Salem Crestview, 7-7. And how about this? The guy who started the night is having the hottest season so far. Jackson Milton quarterback Alex Chave. I got to make sure I'm saying that right, so somebody's got to correct me if it's wrong, but 7 touchdown passes. It's been all Milton over Latonia. They are up 47-0. So here we go. That's the big 4th down play coming up. Can Edgewood move the sticks, keep the drive alive? Let's go listen to the 440 crew.
Going to leave the Edgewood Warriors in a precarious position.
Yeah, and they are going for it. This is a 4th and 18.
It's 7 minutes left in the game. They
Yeah.
held the ball for 5. Yeah, you got to go for it. Better throw that thing up to the top. Nobody.
Got him in.
No. Too much.
Yeah, a little too much juice on it. That's going to be turnovers.
With 6:53, the Spartans.
All right, so Edgewood turns it over on downs. Now it's up to their defense. Under 7 minutes to go. They need to get that ball back as quickly as possible so the strain goes on their defense. Can tell you now's 4th quarter, they lead Howland 21-7. And you still got Cheney pitching the shutout over Poland as they lead that one 28-0. So 3rd quarter, Bulldogs. They are sitting at the 36-yard line of the Cowboys, but this one has been pretty much all Cowboys. Start of the 4th quarter, Salem. This could be a big play here. If that is called intentional grounding out of the end zone, not only is that a safety and gives Crestview the lead, they would also get the ball.
New rule this year. If you're outside the pocket, you can dump it. Just like
Wow. So the
that
new
means-
rule is, I'm being told, if you're outside the pocket, you can dump it. That appears what they're going to go with on this one.
Yeah, it looked like he scrambled just enough to get outside.
There we go, Nate. I love it, little analyst. I told you, as the night warmed up, we would get them there.
Whoa.
Well, Crestview's going to get great field position after the punt as they start at the Quakers 45, back down the South Range. And the Raiders up 30. Ursuline leads Brookfield 45-7 in the third, running clock. And the Irish back on offense. Lincoln West has increased their lead 34-14 over Sebring. A couple quick touchdowns in that game.
We were just getting a Sebring watch going on here for the comeback, too.
I know you were, Nate. You were looking for it.
This Crestview Salem game has been a ton of big momentum swings. Might be who doesn't make the big mistake here late.
Well, and you're right there too, Nate. It's been big momentum swings, opportunities that have been wasted in this game. If you're Crestview, you got to think, how many more times are you going to be in this great field position? And if you don't come away with points, it could haunt you. So if Salem's defense stands here, that could swing the tide maybe give the Quakers what they need to get something going on offense. And we can tell you it's 9 o'clock here in East Palestine because the train's rolling through. Fourth quarter up at Poland. The Bulldogs trying to get on the board as they trail by 4 scores to the Cowboys. And if you're Cheney at this point, the pride factor is coming through. You've won that shutout.
Mike, let's listen into Anthony Malone on this one.
Okay.
Towards a rush. I mean, it's been mainly Pagano going with the rush, but so much success on the passing game so far. Sends a man in motion. Hands the ball off. Heading up towards the end zone. And we'll see the ball comes out. Waiting for a signal here. It was a fumble. I'm not sure what's going on, but this might be Cheney ball. And it will be Cheney ball right around the 2-yard line. So a wonderful drive, costly at the very end with a fumble towards the 2-yard line. And
down. Again, decision time here. It's almost like a chess match between these two schools. Go for it or punt it, field position, risk reward.
A lot of
Play clock's
confusion
at
here.
3 right now, Jared. It's down to 2. It's down to 1. It's at 0. No flags. They're going for it. Miller scrambling for his life. Salem's got to bring him down, right? Here comes Miller. Switches fields. Short of the first down. Van Horn on the stop again.
I believe at quarterback currently is number 12, Owen McDevitt. Or no, it is number 82 again.
So all 6 timeouts have been used by both teams here with the running.
It seemed like a lot of confusion. They didn't know really what they wanted to do or what they were going to do. And as soon as the ball was snapped, there was really nowhere to go. And Miller tried to make something out of nothing. Fortunately for the Quakers, they were able to finish that off with nothing. Now they get the football. 9:41 to go here in the fourth quarter.
You got to think Salem's offense is going to start clicking a little bit here. But they're running out of time here. 9:41, quick snap. Johnson keeps it near side, brought down hard. Nice hit there by Caden Mustake. No mistake about that one. Gain of 1 there for Johnson, second down.
Well played.
Not at making the catch. It's been a big play. 3:48, and the time begins to tick, 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 tick away. Anthony Hunt going to come off the field for the Edgewood Warriors, but not before they get a Warriors first down.
Connie subbing in a few on the D-line there. Steps back.
Steps back. He's going to throw the rock too much.
Oh, that was almost a game sealer there.
And who is that back there?
It's going to be number 18.
Number 18, Aiden Davidson, almost has the game winner. Conneaut knows a turnover is the game here.
2nd and 10. Clock is stopped. 3:28 remaining.
Edgewood knows they got to.
That's a 20-yard pickup.
And there's one of those guys he does have some rapport with, Matt. You know, Swiggs had some big catches last year, 37 for 447 and 5 touches a year ago. So he's a guy that has some experience making some plays in some big games, and that was the biggest catch of the ball game thus far.
1st and 10 Quakers in Rebel territory. Johnson rolls to his right this time. Fires. Complete. Swiger near side to about the 36. 6-yard pickup. Swiggs now back-to-back catches. 4 on the game for 45 yards.
You got to think he's going to be the go-to guy, Matt. We talked about it in the open, and he's shown so far.
Johnson keeps it. Flag thrown in the.
They were at Salem tonight, which currently, last I heard, is still a 7-7 ball game in the fourth quarter. So feel free to check that one out as well here on the YSN Live Network.
McDevitt takes a snap, running back, and throws it up. And the pass does not get caught.
There's some laundry on the field.
Yeah, I
On
saw.
the far side, about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, I'm expecting a holding call here. Waiting for the referee's cue. And it looks like they're backing up, so.
False start, Jackson Milton.
False start, Jackson Milton.
The ball back to the 19-yard line where it is 3rd and 9.
So Coach Protopapa tomorrow will probably have a lot of extra running and push-ups for the Bears.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun practice for the Bears tomorrow. Seems like 6 minutes, 50 seconds and counting. 3rd and 9. Jackson Milton takes the ball, scrambles up the middle, and it looks like he is going to take it all the
for
way.
19 yards.
Pass. Touchdown, Jackson Milton, as they tack on another one as they get to the 50 plateau.
It was a pretty good run. He cut it back across the
he
field,
did.
too. Looks like 6.5 minutes left to play there.
Yeah, that'll finish on a running clock. That's crazy. But things are moving along great, and we still I know you're going to disagree with me, Quinn, but the barn burner, the game of the night, is in Salem. It's not the score we expect.
I'm surprised by it, too, to be honest with you. The score-wise, I should say.
Yeah, these two teams have just slugged it out. Both have had opportunities, but both have failed to capitalize when they could. And right now, this is Salem's chance.
Go to 3.
Near the goal line.
Yeah. They just hit a big dump off pass.
Oh. Let's go to our 440 guys.
Can we get a touchdown call if it's a touchdown? What do we got? Referees, if you're listening, when somebody scores a touchdown, act like it's your son. That way we know.
You got a block in the back against Edgewood. Everything is now.
Oh, my God. That is a nightmare.
Wow. Everything that just
No,
happened.
it's not a block in the back. That's holding.
I see.
Yeah, they're not going back from the line. They're going back from there. It's holding.
Okay.
And it's still 1st and 10. But they take the touchdown off the board, and Conneaut is still.
All right, back to this game, holding. So they're move Jefferson, or not Jefferson, they move Edgewood back to the 11-yard line. So basically, it's 1st and goal from the 11, back to our 440 guys.
It's back. Misdirection.
Oh, boy. Is he in?
He's close. He's
I can
down
never
at about
tell,
the
man. There is
3-yard
so
line.
much movement out there. This is where we got to get a camera guy on the goal line.
You know it. It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
4.
I think
2nd and goal on the 4.
Same play, going the other way. Cuts back in.
He's in.
Yeah, there it is.
he's
He
in.
crossed the line.
He's in.
No, they're marking him down at the 1. Look at this line, Judge.
Hold on. So it's a first down.
Going to stop the clock for a couple
Oh,
seconds. Ball's on the 1-yard line.
What in the world?
Just got to punch it in. Clock's ticking, though.
I have seen Madden games that are more traditional than what I'm seeing tonight. This is insane.
I think he crossed the line myself, but so they're going to call
And the
a
chains
timeout.
move.
So they're calling it.
They're on 4th down.
And that's one thing we saw in the Alliance game from a year ago was when Dominic Maniscalco gets the football, he's getting 2 or 3 yards down the field. He's a north-south runner, man, and a huge first down conversion there for the Quakers. 6:32 and counting here, 4th quarter.
10 carries, 27 yards now for Dominic Maniscalco, the junior. Johnson taking his time now as the Quakers are in the red zone. They give it back to him. And this time, Maniscalco is hit hard. Bryce Blower there leading the way. And be second down after that short pickup.
Yeah, short gain there. But again, positive yardage, 6 minutes and counting here in the ball game. Quakers offense has just not got much going here, but this is obviously the most important drive of the game. You finish this off, get a lead here, and then the pressure goes back onto the Crestview sideline.
Quakers spread it out now, 4 wide, shotgun for Johnson. Quick pass, near side, complete. Swiger spins his way to the 10. Still on his feet to the 5. Cadence.
QB keep. Oh, he's down. He had a knee down. They should have called that. But
They are. That's why the flag's down. They're saying he put his knee down before he took the snap.
No, they're calling illegal procedure.
Yep.
That's going to be a
absolutely.
Wow.
So here's the problem. Here's the problem. He runs to the center to get the ball. It's a forward motion.
Now, Ron John's philosophy.
He was running to try and get a head start. You can't do that. You can't.
3rd and 3 for Salem inside the 10-yard line. 5 minutes now remaining here in regulation. 2 on the play clock. Johnson gets the snap. The left side's wide open. I think he saw that as well. But here comes Crestview, and they converge on the football all the way back to the 10-yard line. That's going to be a lot.
They're all right.
First and goal on the 6.
Edgewood still with 2 timeouts. I'll get that corrected on the board. Quick handoff up the middle.
Enos has got room. He's in that time. Now we know.
Touchdown,
Warriors.
Listen.
Wait a minute.
27-yarder.
As you saw there, Edgewood has scored. They need the extra point to tie the game. Less than a minute to go. Back to Salem. The Quakers sitting at the 10-yard line. It is 4th down. All right. We're not going to waste any time. Let's go to Matt.
Play clock's at 1. It's at 0. And
there's your timeout.
Timeout is called. So we're at 4:07.
This is it right here. Final play of the game, folks. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Conneaut's going to take a timeout, I guarantee.
Hey, Coach Dobrin said, hey, fellas, let's get a minute here.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Listen, if you guys aren't watching this game or you know somebody who's not, you better get over here. What a way to start the year.
Spartans 14, Edgewood Warriors 13. We're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned, though. We'll be right back.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
Folks.
And here we go. The crowd is live on both sides of the field.
Nobody has a seat right now. It's a YSN classic right now.
Right off the rip, first one, baby.
Come to the 440. This is what we do.
Snap is back. Quick
Slam
cross.
out. He got it.
He got
God.
it.
Oh, my God.
Holds down. The kick is up. And the kick by Tomnievich is good.
All right. How about that quick draw? Edgewood for 2 to take the lead under a minute to go. I don't even know how many timeouts Conneaut got, but we're going to stay with those 2 games. And then, is the field goal good here?
Yep.
What's the debate?
In the football game, I know Coach Johnson will take it.
Interesting call down at
We're going to take a quick timeout. Don't go anywhere. Plenty of football to go. 4 minutes remaining. Crestview football when we get back.
Planning a project.
In if you're just hanging out with us. The Edgewood Warriors 15, Conneaut Spartans 14. 55 seconds right off of a heroic 2-point conversion for the Warriors to take the lead.
What a game, what a game, what a game, what a game. They're going illegal procedure.
Not
and
a
he
huge ordeal.
just took out his own water boy, unfortunately.
Wow, did he?
That's the last thing you wanted to do. Because a field goal can beat you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I don't even know how good the kicker is at Conneaut, but
Looks like 2 timeouts for Conneaut as well.
excellent field position. Move the sticks, stops the clock. Just got to be ready. This is where you get to test that 2-minute offense that you worked on all summer long. We'll see what Conneaut can dial up.
Let's listen in here, Mike.
Okay.
That's what I love about football. If I say what's going to happen, that's the exact opposite.
So Conneaut's defensive line has done a great job this year. So they get the ball from
at the 50?
Why?
It should be the
at their own 45-yard line.
I wish I could tell you why, because I'm pretty sure I didn't know that's how that worked.
All right, Edgewood's gonna burn.
Oh my God, they put somebody on the right. They put him on the right side of the field.
So Edgewood's gonna take their second timeout. I got them with 1 timeout remaining. We're gonna try to figure out how they got there. And with that being said, we'll be take a quick 30-second break. We'll be right.
And they're going to give the ball to Batura. And Gavin Wilms was there to bring him down. Again, Crestview yet to complete a pass here tonight. 0 for 4 through the air. They haven't even attempted one in the second half. They did, I guess, but it was a penalty called back. That's a loss of 1 there on that carry. 16 carries now for 81 yards for Reckland Batura, excuse me. Crestview taking their time to get to the line of scrimmage. Actually a loss of 2 on that play. Second down, 12. Miller rolls out to his left. He throws it, has a man. It's complete. First one of the night. And Caden Swiger sticks him at about the 26-yard line. That's Dominic Yerke on the catch. And third down now on its way.
Yeah, it makes it a 3rd and manageable.
Got ball.
Intercepted! Oh, my God! Warriors take it home.
No way. No way.
They're still fighting for it.
Unbelievable,
What's the
folks.
call? What's the call? What's the call?
It's intercepted.
Edgewood ball.
Yep.
Edgewood ball.
And that's going to do it.
The Edgewood Warriors are going to come back in the
What?
4th quarter to defeat.
Wow, what a ball game. How about our debut for our 440 crew? They come up with a great one, and Edgewood with the pick. Couple kneel downs. That game should be over. And then still our game of the night. Crestview in striking distance, still only trailing 3 in the 4th quarter, but they've got to make something happen on offense. 4th down for the Rebels. So we're just going to see a big play here. I'm not sure how much time's left, but boy, the Rebels going to need a play to go. Let's go right down to Matt Mount.
You got to make sure you take care of things.
Under 2 minutes. They're going for it. Miller throws on the run. It's intercepted. Right in the hands of Van Horn. And he's going to return inside the 15-yard line. As the Salem defense comes up with their second turnover of the night. And this time it was the senior, Brandon Van Horn, with the INT. And the Quakers are going to have it first down and 10. An injured Rebel on the far side of the field.
And there was also a flag thrown after the interception. We're anxious to see what that call is, but there is a Rebel on the far side of the field injured.
We're going to take a timeout here. Closing minutes of this one. Salem now in control, 10-7. We'll be back.
And counting here, left in the game. Tigers down by 14.
I realize that.
2 wide to his left. 2 backs in the backfield, 1 wide to his right. Zeb McKenzie in the shotgun. Now Zane makes a motion and he fumbles the snap and he just falls on it. And Tigers get the ball. Tigers recover the ball. That's huge. JJ Klein Big break for the Tigers there.
That's what they needed right there as a turnover.
Wow, nice job.
First and 10.
Zeb was trying to just fall on it. When he did, he kind of bounced off the ball, and it kept squirting around. J.J. Klein, senior, back there to get
He
it.
hustled back there and get it.
Tigers got to score right now. You
Tigers
couldn't
take
ask
over
for a better
first and
outcome if
10
you're a
from the
Wellsville fan right
25-yard
now.
line of the Red Knights.
So let's see what can happen. All right, we got Kuntz to the shotgun. He's got a back to either side of him. And now what? Oh, man. Gosh. Another flag here. It's going to be on the Tigers, it looks like. That's on Wellsville. Is that
Legal substitution.
Legal substitution, yeah. I don't know where or why. What happened? 5-yard penalty? They're waving it off.
Waving
Okay,
the flag
waving
off.
the flag
Against
off.
the Tigers is waved off.
So even the referees are a little rusty right now.
Yeah, it's first game for everybody.
It happens. Well, just takes a snap, hands it off straight up the middle there to Greathouse. He bounces off of one. He breaks it out to the outside to the 15. He's down inside the 15-yard line.
First down.
Another first down, Tigers.
On the carry, knocked out of bounds by number 21.
Out of bounds
Zane
about the
McKenzie.
12 or 13-yard line. Nice job by Isaiah Greathouse. And that's really the guy they need to lean on.
That's enough for a Wellsville Tigers first down.
So we get down the 13-yard line officially. 9:19 to go and counting. Takes a snap, pitches it off to Greathouse, off to the right. He sees some daylight, gets a couple yards there.
Talked about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, so got about a 3-yard gain. Second down and 7 from the 10.
Number 10, Isaiah Greathouse on the carry, tackled by number 13, Nolan Dickinson. Brings up second down and 7 for the Tigers.
So let's see what happens now. Here on the second down and 7, 8:51 to go in the game. Tigers down 14, but inside the 10. Takes a snap and hands it off to Ramsey. He makes a guy miss. He pushes forward. He's down about the 5-yard line. Kason Ramsey now coming up big here in the second half.
Kason Ramsey on the carry, tackled in there by number 53, Seth Thomas.
Seth Thomas.
Bring up a third short, 3rd and 1.
So
brings up third down and
about 2
for the Tigers.
I just keep going back to this running game. Maybe even have Kuntz.
Yeah, Toronto might be getting tired now.
Yeah, I mean, their sideline's thin too, so Kuntz in the shotgun. He's got a back to either side. One guy wide on each side, takes a snap, and he hands it off straight up the middle. Ramsey again.
Looks like he might be close to the first
Yeah,
down.
he's going to be. Whoa, man.
Number 28, Kason Ramsey.
He got
once
pulled
again on
right
carry,
down. He
tackled
got
in
the
there by
ball
number
and it's kind of
53,
pulled
Seth
down by
Thomas,
his jersey.
by number
Maybe
77,
4th and short.
Hayden Benton.
This is where if you're Coons, you might just take it, put your head down.
Yeah, but man, you see him. He's running out to the huddle. He's not really.
Yeah.
He's not really.
I'd go underneath center
agile
here,
right now.
quick snap it.
You got to get the first though. You can't. You got to really call a good play here. He's got Isaiah in the back. He keeps it. Kuntz goes forward.
He got the
had
first
to have
down.
got the first. He had to. That's first
Yeah.
down. Tigers will be first and goal from about the.
Maybe 4, 3.5.
Did he get it
4?
though? I don't know. That spot doesn't look good. That does not look like a good spot at all.
Waiting on the spot.
Boy, that's a bad spot.
Yeah.
They didn't give it to him.
Turnover on
Wow.
downs.
He got farther than that. That's
First down.
crazy. Oh my gosh. He got to like the 2-yard line, but they didn't even give him a yard there.
I thought he got at least to the 3.
Wow. That's pretty. Oh man. I tell you, we saw him bounce forward.
Week 3 here against East Liverpool, Hall of Fame night, Hall of Fame weekend, as the Quakers and the Potters go at it. All right, here, 3rd and 12. Salem gets a first down. It's over. Johnson's going to run it up the middle. Very conservative here are the Quakers. And Johnson's going to get basically back the original line of scrimmage on the gain of 1, maybe 2 yards. And Cressy's going to use 3 timeouts in literally 6 or 7 seconds. So exactly how they wanted this to go, Jared. And let's see what Sam decides to do here. Kick another field goal, or you go for it?
They lost 18 seconds on that drive, did Crestview. Ball spotted at the 31, so it'd be about a 48 yards? 48-yard field goal for Tomadievich. Ball spotted in the middle of the field. Now, do they attempt to try to blast one here, Matt? That remains to be seen, but we'll see what Coach Johnson elects to do, or if they try to just pop a punt straight up in the air.
It's been a long game. For being a 10-7 game.
There just hasn't been the action. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's been low scoring. It seemed longer. I mean, it's 9:30, I guess, but shoot, we've had games where it's like 9 o'clock and it feels like it's only halftime. You know what I mean? So all's well that ends well.
Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 11. First down ends it. A stop for Crestview gives them new life. Johnson fakes the screen, goes up top. Wide open, Caden Swiger. Touchdown, Quakers. Good night. Game over.
Oh, the fat lady is singing down in Salem right now because that ball game, what a call. 4th down, Ron Johnson dials up the touchdown pass. And just like that, the Quakers pretty much ending this one, barring a miracle. And so we can see we got a 20-6 game. 20-8. Wellsville got a safety. And things winding down. Just need a few more finals on the night. We can tell you Ursuline, big win, 52-14. Sebring falling to Cleveland Lincoln West, 36-14. Jackson Milton shuts out Latonia, 54-0. Alex Chavez, I don't know how to say it. I'm asking for help. 7 touchdown passes. South Range, 37-7. Their 21st straight regular season win. Newton Falls with the shutout over Ashtabula St. John. And Edgewood in a thrilling game over Conneaut go for 2-point conversion late to get the victory in that one. Still need finals from Cheney Poland, Crestview Salem, Niles Howland, Toronto, and Wellsville. Yeah, let's go down to Toronto and Wellsville and listen to it.
And Watkins drops it, picks it up at the 35, makes a move on the outside, comes back in, comes up the middle there, and keeps going. He's out to about the 48. So
pretty good field position.
Yeah, turned nothing into something there. So 7:09 to go here in the game. Tigers down 20-8. Some misfortune and then some fortune. So didn't get the first down, but then they got a safety after that. So let's see what happens now. They had got some rhythm in that running game, and like you said, the Red Knights might be a little bit tired themselves.
Yeah, I think both teams. But it seems like Wells was getting a little more energy here this last quarter. They pretty much dominated this fourth quarter here.
Yeah, so he's got 3 wide right, 2 to his left. Kuntz takes a snap and just pulls it down, runs it himself. He finds some room, comes up about a 9-yard gain there. Nice run by the senior.
I don't think they was expecting that.
No, he wasn't. That was nice. They had guys out wide, and the middle of the field was wide open. So
Seth Thomas.
let's see what we see. What the Tigers 6:47 and counting. Tigers got. I mean, they're down 2 scores. They can't take too much time. They only got 1 timeout left. They got to do something. Kuntz in the shotgun. 3 wide left, takes a snap, hands it off. Greathouse is off to his left. He makes a move. He comes up. Oh, and he's tackled bad there. And, oh, no, I don't want to see that. He's grabbing his knee.
Isaiah Greathouse on the carry.
He's down. Got to stop the clock. Oh, man, I hope he's all right. That was a –
yeah, it didn't look good.
Not at all. And I hope there's nothing serious going on. Took the ball and ran to the left where the receivers were bunched and kind of tried to make a move. And
game summary. Here in week 1 of Thursday night football. One of about 8 to 10 games in the area taking place here tonight, also on YSN. Kirkland Miller's going to throw it, complete, middle of the field. Again, no timeouts. Dominic Yerke has both catches of the night for Crestview. Out to the 46-yard line. Gain of about 8 yards, 2nd down and 2. Miller. Flush out of the pocket, throws off his back foot out of bounds, and he'll stop the clock with 50 seconds remaining. Miller now 2 of 7, throwing the football for 16 yards. Again, Rockland Batura, 16 carries tonight for 80 yards to lead Crestview. Dominic Yerke had 6 carries for 23 yards. I guess we could do the stats right now, Jared. I'm kind of already doing them, aren't I?
Yeah.
As Miller's going to hand the ball off to Batura. Flag comes in late. Batura has the first down, but we'll see what this flag has to say. Gain of about 3 there for Reckland.
A hold. Coach Johnson's going to accept it.
So this one's coming back. So might as well keep going here with the Crestview stats. If you're tuning in here wondering about some of your favorite players. Xander Withrow has 5 carries for 13 yards for the Rebels. And Jake Parker has 2 carries for 5 yards. Dominic Yerke right now has both catches, again, for Crestview for 16 yards. That's basically the Crestview offensive stats. Miller throws it over the middle. It's tipped. Another flag off the hands of Batura into the hands of Preston Willis. A nice catch there by Willis. Well, what's the flag here about? It's going to be about 15 penalties here tonight. This is against Crestview.
It's on Crestview. Coach Johnson already electing.
So another pass completion negated. That's actually twice now that Miller has actually completed 2 passes that have been called back. Kind of ironic since he's only completed 2 all night.
They're calling incomplete pass. Jeez, oh man. Boy, he had somebody in his
15,
face.
Gavin Kuhn's pass is
As soon as the ball was snapped, he had somebody in his face there. So 3rd down now and 2. So it's 3rd and 2, 5:17 to go in the game. Tigers down 12.
Is it 4th down? Tim hasn't moved yet.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, my bad.
3rd and a long 2 here. So let's see.
Isaiah still on the
What
sideline.
we do here. Kuntz takes it. Snap, drops back, looking. He's got pressure. He's going
to go in that game. What we're going to do, we're going to take a break. Our show, The Audible Call, sponsored by the WRS Wealth Advisors. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the Joe Dickey Electric scoreboard. We'll run down all the scores for you, but we will keep the Wellsville-Toronto game down on our lower screen for you. We'll be right back.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
At Hubbard Chevrolet, Hubbard can help you get the financing you need, regardless of your situation. I'm Tony Page, and I've helped thousands of customers in Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania buy a vehicle. Visit HubbardChevy.com to get pre-approved. Remember, folks, Hubbard can help.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air,
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
online,
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
on social media, and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
A severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Welcome back to the Joe Dickey Electric Scoreboard as we wrap up the first night of the high school football season. Some pretty lopsided games, I would say, Quinn, but you know what? In the end, we had a couple of really good ones. Salem, Crestview, down to the wire, decided late in the fourth, and I'm going to have to give the game of the night to our new guys up in the 4-4-0, and what a gutsy call by Edgewood. You could tie the game, go to overtime, score with less than a minute to go, but instead, go for two, rock the world, get it, ball game over. But we're going to run these down. Brookfield falls to Ursuline tonight, 52-14. That one was pretty much Irish all the way, Quinn.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we move along. This one kind of surprised me. Cheney, not that they won, but the way they won. 34-2 over Poland. If somebody had told me before the night that the Bulldogs would only get a safety, Nate, I wouldn't have believed them.
Just incredibly dominant all night, moving the ball well. Poland really struggled on offense too.
Well, what really impressed me was we talk about the size of Cheney. It's the speed of Cheney. Their coverage from sideline to sideline is just intense. Like it's full bore, full motor. It's like these, as soon as the ball moves, it's like these guys are shot out of a cannon, a rocket, whatever you want to say. It's like they're into that extra gear immediately, and they look pretty good. Tough one for Sebring. Their home opener, they fall to Cleveland Lincoln West 36-14. And again, like we said, one of the best games of the night was Salem beating Crestview 17-7. This is a 7-7 game late into the fourth quarter. Salem takes the lead, gets the ball back, turnover on downs, and then they pop in another touchdown. And just like that, that's your ball game. So very impressive win for Salem, but a tightly contested win. And that's one I think, Quinn, you kept saying all night, you can't believe how low the scores were in that game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, coming into it, I knew high-powered offense that Salem had. I mean, they hung with West Branch last year, who set almost every record for total offense in a season, and they hung right with them. I was impressed, though, with how Crestview just kind of battled that whole time, the entire time. They did a good job setting the edge and stuff like that, and kind of just kept Johnson in the pocket, surprisingly.
Well, and I think if you're Paul Cusick and crew, you're going to look and break down this tape, and you're going to be like, wow, we had opportunities. Turned away at the goal line. Miscue late in the first half where they set up shop and somehow a broken play ends up in a sack for almost 20 yards. Like, those are killer plays that worked against them. And maybe in the future, those are plays that they'll turn to work in their favor. But tonight, it won against the Rebels. But again, hats off to Salem. They hung around and they battled and battled all night to come up with the victory. Jackson Milton goes to Latonia. They shut out the Bears 54-0. This guy got to be the player of the night. The quarterback for the Blue Jays, Alex Chavy, 7 touchdown passes. I know people. I said his name like 18 different ways, but Quinn was able to confirm to me that it is Chavy. So what a night for him, and what a way to start the season. 7 touchdown passes in the first game. You can't beat that. And then the backyard brawl up in Trumbull County, Niles over Howland, 21-14. That was actually a pretty good game. Both teams turned away a couple times deep in the other's territory, so you got to like the way that one ended. And then South Range is, well, they're South Range. The Raiders looked in midseason form right out of the gate against Springfield. And for the Raiders, that is their 21st consecutive regular season win. The last time they failed to do so was 2019 against Niles, is the last time that they did not walk off the field in the regular season victorious. There's still one game going on. It's late in the fourth quarter. Toronto is leading Wellsville 28-7, and it looks like a turnover is going to set up.
Looks
Wellsville.
like a punt for Toronto there. They took it down within the 10-yard line.
And we've got that game. We're going to leave it run for you as we finish up the scoreboard and everything. And then Newton Falls, very impressive. They had over 200 yards rushing in the first half. And the Tigers, very impressive road win. Richie Giuliano had to call on that one. 41-0 as they come away the win. And we saved our newcomer and probably the best game for last tonight. The 440 crew absolutely lit it up there. Their call was great. And what a ball game. Conneaut led 14-7 late in the fourth quarter, under a minute to go, and Edgewood comes up with a touchdown. And at first you're thinking, they'll go for one, tie it, go to overtime. No, sir. Edgewood rolls the dice, gets the 2-point conversion, and they come away with a 15-14 win. And I think that one left me impressed, just the way those teams in Ashtabula battled, Quinn.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know much about Ashtabula football. I know you do more than us, obviously, but it's impressive. I mean, it's ground and pound up there, kind of just like we play down here. And yeah, I mean, going for 2 with 50 seconds left. I mean, I don't know if I could have done that.
I know a lot of coaches won the first night.
After that 2-point conversion, too, just a little bit of chaos on the kickoff and good field position coming up with that pick to kind of seal the game.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due. I think the coach knew that Edgewood had the momentum at that time. He took the gamble. And, like you said, that kick, that was not what he wanted to see. He would have liked to have seen him back another 30 yards, but it didn't happen. So that's all the scores we got for right now. But, boy, we got a big night lined up for you tomorrow. I know Quinn and Nate will be here. B and Anthony will be here. We'll have some other people joining us in the house. We'll have lots of Omahas flying around. B said he was going to work on them tonight when he went home, because he doesn't like to yell. He says he gets too boisterous, and I says, you can yell. It's okay to yell in here. We just talk and yell Omaha. We go to different things, but we have 27 games for you tomorrow night, folks. And again, on YSN regular season, it is free. You can watch your favorite team from kickoff to the final horn, or you can flip around like we do. We like to flip around. We'll try to get as many scores on as we can, but if we got games that are winding down that are close, those are the games we're going to stick with. We're going to flip back and forth between them. We get a game that's out of hand, you might see it only a couple of times when they go to the second half, but we're going to focus on the games that have the biggest and wildest finishes is what we like to see. So, but we like it. I see Wellsville is playing defense late, and it's not looking good. Toronto is knocking on the door.
You want to go full screen here, Mike?
Yeah, let's go full screen. And there it is.
Toronto punched it in again.
Punched in another one. That pretty much seals the deal there. It's an abbreviated Joe Dickey scoreboard tonight for you folks. You got all the scores run down. Don't forget, our partner, 21 WFMJ, they'll have all the scores and highlights for you tonight. So make sure you tune over there. You can watch Dana Ballish, Brittany Bissell. They'll all be on. They'll have highlights for you tonight of that action. And then, of course, tomorrow night, they'll have their overtime report, but we've got you set up here. We'll be on about 10 to 7 tomorrow night. We'll have a little pregame wrap between Quinn and myself. Nate's going to say a few words here and there. He's smiling at me. But we'll be back. The Audible Call, we'll be here every week throughout the regular season for you. We're glad that you joined us tonight. Everybody, have a safe trip home. We'll see you back here tomorrow night on the Audible Call for the first Friday night of the regular season.
This broadcast stream is copyrighted by Yoakley Scott Corporation, LLC. Any other use of this telecast, any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without YSN's consent